Welcome guys, everybody who's just joining the stream. Sorry about that. I was supposed to go live, obviously, as like a second ago, but for some reason I was dropping so many frames. So I just went ahead and restarted my router, I guess to kind of kick it up the arse. And yeah, it's working now. So welcome. Killer, how you doing, man? I'm just going to quickly go ahead and just put another post in my Discord to let people know that it is now working, and then we'll get started. Yeah, so sorry about that. A little bit of a scuff way to start the stream, but still good. And I'm looking forward to this because I haven't played the Alexander the Great campaign in a long time, so it should be really good. I'm definitely looking forward to it. As well as that, guys, for those of you who are interested in the Bannerlord content on the channel, I am currently in the process of formulating a brand new Bannerlord mod set for use in a campaign. So I'm going to be starting a brand new Bannerlord campaign, just like the usual old streaming ones. The main ones I'm looking for to kind of really get working are probably Cavalry Expanded and the Roman mod. I'm probably going to try and put both of them together, and then a bunch of like smaller ones. EMP suggested a really good one on the channel where you can actually like you can in a lot of the older warband mods, where you actually go ahead and just like join someone's army as a soldier. That could be really fun to do at like the early parts of the campaign whilst I level up, and you like you get more soldiers, so you get like better gear and you can like level up, and there's separate quests and stuff. It's actually really cool. So a handful of them will probably do. But yeah, today we'll be playing some more of the Alexander the Great, or not more of, but we will be playing the campaigns. Let's go ahead and go on to this, and then we will go on to this. Perfect. So how you guys doing? Welcome, everybody. I'll let a few more people filter in. I do want to get going as quickly as possible because I have made you guys wait an extra 5 or so minutes, so let's let a few more people filter in. But yeah, it should be good. Playing obviously the Alexander the Great campaign. We played, oh my god, look at that, just a big fuck you. You can't play it. I guess it'd be no fun playing as the Persians, right? I guess it would be no fun. But yeah, how you guys doing? Welcome everybody. Say hi in chat, guys. Gaming Bro, how you going? The Dark Fury Gaming, welcome. Harrison, good to see you back. Sun, how you doing? Welcome. Marvin, the G, Cameron, Spooky Boy, how you doing? KJ TZ, how you doing, my dude? What do you think of the ESL? What is the hell is the ESL? The European Soccer League? I couldn't care less. I'm not a football fan, so I honestly could not care less. I definitely don't know enough about that stuff to make a judgment. So I was just, yo, Justin, how's it going, man? Welcome. What's up? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Got back from the gym today. Had some scrambled eggs, a piece of toast, and some beans. All under 400 calories, which was great. Now we're going to go ahead and dive in and play one of my favorite games of all time. So can't be a bad day. And obviously I've got you guys in the chat as well to lead me forward. How's it going, Hannibal? Welcome, my man. Polat, how you doing? Marvin, greetings from the Netherlands. How's it going, my dude? How is it going? Oh, I'd love to go back to the Netherlands and have some pancakes. God damn. I went to that really famous place in Amsterdam last time no, not last time I was there, but the time before that I was in Amsterdam. I can't remember what the place is called. It's like in the main square in Amsterdam. It was so good. We queued for so long to get them, but it was definitely worth it. Football was being ruined, man. That sucks. I feel for ya. But again, not something that I really care too much about, so... European Super League. Sorry, oh my god, I've already angered so many people there. Yeah, how's it going, J Tiger? Welcome. Greetings from Poland. How you doing, my dude? Welcome. Do you guys want to hear something funny? As everyone's just saying where they're from. Did you guys know that Australia, so the people who watch me from Australia, when they watch ads on the channel, they provide me with the highest CPM. Which is like every time they like click on a video, I get paid like a fraction of a cent or whatever, and it's like per 1,000. And Australia actually has my highest CPM, so big shout out to those of you from Australia. How's the music as well, guys? Is the music a little bit too loud? Let me turn the music down just a tad. Sounds a little bit loud for me. And also, how's the voice as well? Is the voice okay? I am using my new mic. I think I need to raise the bass in my voice a little. Because I think it still sounds a little bit echoey, but they have no ad block, do they? That's probably why then. Play a battle with Apollo? Yeah, I'd be down. I don't think Apollo has access to this because he left the partner program. But I'd love to, yeah, I'd definitely be down to play some, do like an online battle stream or just do some battles with one another. That'd be really fun. Maybe a little too loud and the music is too high. Yeah, okay, cool. I turned down the music, so hopefully it'll be okay. Yeah, I've got this like big new dashboard I'm trying to get to grips with and kind of edit it. I need to kind of take a day to get all that sorted, honestly. But as long as it works, that's the most important thing. So let's just dive into the campaign, right? Let's get this bad boy started. I'm sure you guys are here to see what the new remaster of the Alexander the Great campaign is all about. Obviously, it's gonna, you know, pertain to all the stuff you've seen in my Barbarian Invasion and also vanilla campaigns I've done. The Alexander, the voice could be higher. Okay, I'll turn up just a little bit. Hopefully that should be a bit better. I am a little bit further away from my mic as well. This mic is like super sensitive. Like you have to like get really close. Yeah, I don't think I also have my noise gate on either. But I don't want it to pick up any like background noise either. That's a problem. I'm sure this will be fine. Yeah, I don't want to put it too loud and then the background noise like on my computer or something gets picked up because it's like a super sensitive mic. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. Anyway, cool. So yeah, so obviously this is going to have everything that you guys have already seen in the previous campaigns and stuff in the Total War Rome Remastered. The Alexander campaign is going to have all of that in it. I don't think there's anything specific besides like obviously all the Alexander the Great mechanics have just been brought up and, you know, they're still in the game and stuff, which is cool. Yeah, so we're playing very hard. And I think we can just dive in. So obviously as well, for those of you who are interested, this comes with the Total War Rome Remastered. So if you buy Total War Rome Remastered, you're going to get obviously Total War Rome, and you're also going to get the Alexander campaign and also Barbarian Invasion in that like kind of like package. So you're not going to have to buy many of them. You're not going to have to buy them all individually. It's just going to be one big game. You buy them and you'll have access to all of them. Good luck with this. It's going to be tough. I think so too, Justin. I think so too, especially on very hard. We've really come to grips over the past couple streams of just how difficult, like how many bonuses the AI gets. It makes some of the worst infantry in the game like able to stand toe to toe with you. It's pretty insane. So again, these are the options as well for the Alexander the Great campaign. Not as many options as Barbarian Invasion, because I think Barbarian Invasion has a bunch more mechanics in the game, whereas this is, I guess, a lot less. Because Barbarian Invasion has like religion and all of that stuff, which you have to really kind of take into account. Yeah, so the game is also 50% off if you already own the original Rome on Steam. So you get the game for like, I don't know, like £10, £15, which I think is a great deal. That's what I'd recommend you try and do. You could probably as well, I don't know if I should say this, but you could probably just pick up the game on like CD keys for like £1 and then get that offer as well and save yourself a bunch of money. Or you can go ahead and support the channel and use the !game in the chat to go ahead and buy the game on Nexus.gg, who work directly with publishers. It's a great way to support the channel. And get yourself a game. There's plenty of other games like there, like the new Solaris DLCs, CK3, a bunch of strategy games all on there. Thank you very much, Justin, and how's it going, man? Cool, let's start. Let's go and dive in and see what this is all about. Oh, beautiful Alexander. So Brian Blessed did the voiceover for a lot of the stuff in this campaign, right? I wonder if that's been brought in. Obviously, I doubt obviously Brian Blessed hasn't done new voice lines for anything for this. That would have been really cool though. Probably expensive. But it'd be cool to see kind of yeah, they still got them voice lines and stuff in. Good old Brian, what a man. What an absolute legend. Not that I've ever actually seen the Flash Gordon movie, though, that he's so famous for.
Following the death of Philip II of Macedon, his 20-year-old son, Alexander, has taken the throne. A victory at Chaeronea had united Greece under Philip's banner, but in the confusion following his death, unrest is rife.
Well,
Alexander must crush this dissent quickly. Only once this is achieved can he look to carry through his father's plan to strike at the mighty
I also
Persian
think as well
Empire.
this is work in progress as well still.
Persian fleet patrolling the waters to the south, Alexander will need to pick his moment carefully. Securing coastal settlements will deny the Persian ships the ability to refit, eventually lessening their effectiveness.
Okay.
But Alexander cannot spare the men to garrison such settlements too heavily, and it may be necessary to slaughter those who might otherwise rise up against him.
Okay, exterminate the population.
To achieve his objective within his lifetime, Alexander will need to maintain his momentum as he drives into the heart of Persia. Reinforcements will take months to arrive, so he must recruit local mercenaries to bolster his ranks. In order to proclaim himself the rightful king of Asia, Alexander must control 10 key cities within the given turns.
Okay, boom, there we go. So if we take a nice overview of the map, you can see that we have to obviously go pretty far over. You'd also, obviously in the remaster, we can rotate and all that lovely stuff. Which is pretty cool. I never actually ever completed a campaign. I barely ever played these DLCs. Like, very, very much barely played them. So it'll be fun to really dive in on the remaster and see what they're all about. I played a bit of this campaign, but nothing major. So let's see what you guys are saying. So let me catch up. The game is $14. Yeah, if with a 50% off, yeah, I think that's very good. You know, I think it's very good. Yeah, how's it going, Ewan? Welcome, man. Good morning to you too, my dude. How's it going as well, Villigandi? Sorry, I butchered your name, my man. So compared to DEI, what's more entertaining to play? I don't think you can compare this. I think it's a very different game to Rome 2. Like this, like you can't compare. Like this isn't like it's got like completely new mechanics. It's still Rome 1 at the end of the day. This is Rome 1. They'd say this is a remaster. It's very true to the original. Just with like improved graphics and, you know, other stuff here and there, balancing a few UI improvements, obviously a lot of UI improvements, a few AI improvements here and there, you know, like it, but it is still Rome at its core, so you can't really compare it to Rome 2, let alone a, you know, heavily modded thing, you know. I think it's completely different. I think this is very much a chill game that you'll play when you're looking to have a break from a lot of other games, honestly. You know, if you've just been like, you've just drove a, you know, 20-hour session on Rome 2 DEI, then this would be a pretty quite a refreshing thing to just come back chill. Because, you know, it's so much simpler. You know, Rome Total War is so much simpler than Rome 2, you know. Still, this is so cool. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. It's just apples to oranges, right? It's like, it's just very different, you know? Apples to oranges. There is no such thing as diplomacy in Alexander. Wait, oh yeah, Justin said to focus on Persia. Indeed. So we are actually also at war with the Dacians, right? Yeah. So dealing with the tribes to the north, I guess, is our #1 priority. Oh, look at that thick army Alexander has as well. So we have some Hypassus. God, his army is so good. From coming from the other campaigns where you're basically starting afresh, Alexander has some insane units. Yeah, these guys, and this is pikes as well. Obviously, companion cavalry, probably the best cavalry in the game. We have Persians, and we can also recruit, hoplites at the beginning. And the hoplites in this game, if I'm not mistaken, are pretty much, oh my god, we are losing so much money as well. Right, so the question is, what do we do here? Do we push forward? I mean, there's a full stack right there. We got Parmenion. Parmenion? Is that how you pronounce it? I kind of feel like I'm saying it wrong. Parmenion. Maybe not. So what do we do with this army? We have this small army here, which is probably enough to, you know, like we could split Alexander's army up a little bit. Obviously in Sparta, obviously we're not happy. We can lower taxes for now and then probably build something that we have over here. Yeah, let's just build these. Oh, we already have them, sorry. Let's see what we want to get. We're super unhappy because of Squalor. So if we just upgrade to the Greek Chamber, that should get rid of a lot of our Squalor because it's mainly overpopulation. So let's just build that. That's obviously a lot of our money as well. So realistically, we have to do something. Was that a fort there? So yeah, what do we do, guys? What do you guys suggest? Do we deal with... I mean, we have to obviously deal with these guys in the north. But do we try and cross with the fleet with Alexander?
Ready to sail.
I kind of feel like we bring this army back. Siege this. Alexander deals with this. I mean, or we bring this army back. Alexander moves to Byzantine. Then this army. So Parmenion. Parmenion, that sounds about right. Parmenion, yeah, that sounds right now. Then we take Parmenion and this stack, which will bring them up to what a... Yeah, 15 stack then deals with this in the north. They did up the unit count. So the unit count, so the reason the unit count is so large is because I am playing with the extreme unit size. So this is the new experimental. They say experimental because the game isn't actually meant for it, but people do want to play it. You know, you can see I'm playing on an RTX 2070 Super. So basically, the game isn't designed for this extreme unit size. You're going to run into probably more pathfinding issues than you would if you played lower. It's going to be a little bit more intense in your system, even though this is obviously Rome 1, so it's not really that crazy. But yeah, just keep in mind that, you know, this will cause you more issues, but will provide you with bigger battles, and I like the trade-off. Send Alexander to Asia and bring Armenian back. Okay, and bring him to Armenia. Okay, yeah, I think that's a good idea, right? So I think we bring Parmenion back. And we just set him off there. He then meets up with this army in a second, obviously. And then we send Alexander to hit the Byzantines and then keep on going. Yeah, I think that's right? How's it going as well, Bart J, as well? I'll just call you Barty, if that's cool, Bart. Or if I'm severely mispronouncing your name. But I didn't say hi, I mean, you've been commenting a lot as well, so hey. Did they change the army in any way? Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, the army looks really good, though. Like, these soldiers look amazing. And then let's go smash this. Oh, there's an army right there, which I guess Alexander will take on. And I guess we'll bring our fleet back into port as well, just so it doesn't die to, obviously, the superior Persian fleet. Yeah, I think that's what we do. So we got a good garrison here. We'll build some more. We can't really build more units, but... And this is one of the things I'm really missing as well from future games. So we'll smash this. It should be a very easy army. They got, I guess this is armor upgrades, I assume. And they also have reinforcements from the city, which is perfect to kill. Obviously, the only thing that's scary is probably the general units. So this is the king as well. But I'm sure Alexander will be able to kill him. Little baby Alexander. We can also fight a night battle and get... We can't fight night battles. Okay, cool. Let's just do it. Let's fight this first battle then. Greetings from Athens. How's it going, man? How is it going? Turn on subtitles? What, for the campaign? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that when we're in. Sure thing. I could also counter the whole history and go to Egypt. Well, historically, right, the Egyptians bow to Alexander like a god, right?
We will feast and drink. Tonight, we will tell each other tales of our bravery. But before that, we must beat our foes and show them why we are the heirs of Alexander and Achilles. Now, strike hard. Strike.
This battle map actually looks insane for what it is. You know, Rome Total War battle.
Anger.
Like, that's something I'm really impressed with. Is like, this grass is the same grass that is in Attila, which I think is obviously great. Like, if you look, I've played like 1,400 hours on Attila. This is the same grass as in Attila, which is pretty cool. But they got it back into Rome 1. Heirs of Alexander, yeah. Are there not custom speeches in? Obviously, it's just using the generic. Oh my god, look at Alexander go. Obviously, they're just using the generic ones, but the generic Greek speeches. But are there not custom ones in the original? Because I don't think they've had any more. I don't think they've had any more speeches added in. I am the heir of Alexander. Alexander. Where's the time timer? The turn timer? I can have a look for it, but I think the intro did suggest that there is one. So where are subtitles? Not here, right? You guys wanted me to turn subtitles on? Would it be in graphics? I don't know where else it would be if it's not in graphics or gameplay. I mean, I know we had subtitles on there. Oh, we already have them on. Yeah, we already have subtitles on. Cool, let's take a look at some of the units then. So let's obviously forge up our army as well. So we'll put all these guys before. 300-man pike units are pretty scary. The Dacians are not going to stand a chance. We have some hoplites on the flank. Lots of skirmishers, which I love. So we'll put a hoplite unit on either flank. Obviously, they've got shorter spears than the pikes. We have a lot of high passes, which I imagine don't really work like they do in the proper game, right? Like I imagine the high passes don't really keep up with the cavalry and stuff like that, like they do in history, right? In history, it's obviously the high passes go along with the cavalry, keep the cavalry engaged, and then push in. Damn, we have so many skirmishes. It's absolutely insane. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to stockpile my right flank. And then we'll just stick the cavalry, the companions on this flank. Let's go. Cool, let's obviously march forward, and then we'll take a look at the units.
More reinforcements in a futile attempt to save themselves.
Okay, reinforcements going on that right flank. Perfect. So obviously just get everyone to march. March your way to battle, boys. There we go, perfect. Let's take a look at some of the units now. So these are the high passers here. We obviously have the pikemen. Are these just normal pike? Yeah, these are just the normal ones. Bronze shields, I believe. Then we have some more high passers. On the flanks, obviously, we have the hoplites. Yeah, on the flanks, we have the hoplites. So shorter spears, but more heavily armored, I believe. Alexander's companion cavalry. Then we have some normal cavalry. These are just the, some light cavalry here. And then over on this side, we have the other companion cavalry as well. Looking great. And obviously, we also have these skirmisher ones here as well. The Arganian ones. Obviously, also, we want to close the distance on the enemy ranks pretty fairly quickly. So we can be in range of them. We're like, let's get to here. Let's tell Alexander and the rest of the cav just to chill. Companion cavalry can move around the flank. So we have the Barbarian light cavalry will rip through that. We also have access to wedge formation. And loose. We have our pike formations there. They're charging now. Okay, I want to get close so that our javelins can do some work. That would be great. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to, though. Let's push forward a little bit. Just so we're in range whilst the rest of our line does get up. Oh, God, that is a lot of cavalry there. They're advancing on that flank. Alexander. God, I did not realize their cavalry would be that aggressive on that flank. Also, holy crap, we are losing a lot of these high passes right now. They're getting slaughtered by the enemy. Bring back our javelins now, I guess. And Alexander just smashed into this cavalry. The barbarian cavalry is already shaken. We should demolish it. So let's wrap around this cavalry then. Obviously, we have to worry about their general unit coming on behind us. But we have the companion cav, right? So nothing too scary. And let's just push forward the rest of the pikes. Push forward there, push forward there. Push forward there, push forward there. His javelin's doing a great job dealing with that. Alexander's already smashed that perfect, so let's send these light cav to chase him down. And then bring him round. Obviously, the Dacians are a little bit scary. And we'll bring these pikes around here as well. Obviously, yeah, as I was saying, the Dacians are a little bit scary because they fight in a very much more of a skirmishing way. Whereas we want to obviously deal with just like a head-on engagement. You know, these missiles are going to be a little bit painful. Alexander should be able to deal with that, though. We have more cavalry over here as well. God damn. Them skirmishers are annoying. Let's get our asses over here, then. We have more of our skirmisher boys. Continue to bring these pikes. Who, yeah, really don't have, like, a way of dealing with this right now. Back on normal speed as well. Let's pull out of that fight now. We should be doing great there. This is probably not a great fight, obviously. We've got some barbarian spear band here. I couldn't say no to charging off my general. Bring you around, maybe.
The enemy general is
Enemy general dead as well. Perfect. There's his cavalry. Leave his cavalry back. She lost that unit. Oh god. I actually lost that unit of companion cav. Wow. Not think they would go down that quickly. You guys should be on skirmisher mode. There should be no way you guys get caught. Barbarian swords. Alexander can smash them. Get him stuck in there. Bring him back. This cavalry can come in there. This is the enemy general right there. It's a little bit scary. What? You guys are in skirmish mode, are you not? God damn. Okay, well, their infantry is not being broken by cavalry, it would seem. Other units, on the other hand, definitely are. Okay, let's try and deal with that general unit now. What do we have here? Barbarian swords. Yeah, I like cavalry breaking as well. Probably worth even dropping our weapons here and moving on. Obviously, we need to smash this general. Alexander's in there. Zeus be with us, boys. We're just getting a good feel of the units. Obviously, it's going to be annoying. We're not going to be able to retrain a lot of these units right away. But we will. We will. And playing on very hard as well. Obviously, their units are crazy good.
The enemy king has been killed. This will surely make his followers waver.
We obviously want to make sure as well we chase down as many of them as possible as well. Just get these pikes around. So many javelins moving in there. These guys broke. There's 72 of them. But yeah, obviously the AI is going to have stupid bonuses like they always do. Probably can catch them and you guys go after them. No, the AI on very hard is crazy OP. If you guys have watched any of my other campaigns, their stats are just insane in the membrane. Like, it's seriously crazy how good their stats are. If you guys didn't see the Carthage campaign we did, my Carthaginian, like, tier 4 units were struggling to kill Numidian spearmen. It was insane. Yeah, our cav got eaten up there.
This is a heroic victory. Worthy of
We lost, what, 400 men? Honestly, I shouldn't have lost that many. But yeah, fighting against an enemy army like that who's not going to charge me, it's going to be difficult. Oh, we're going to have to learn a bit. High passes aren't just skirmishes. They throw javelins and they have good attack stats. Okay, cool. Thanks for the tip, Augustus. Again, I haven't really played too much of this campaign, so I'm still very much learning the units. Gonna go inside the city. Okay, and we can't attack that quite yet. Can we get mercenaries? What mercenaries can we field from here? We can get just normal mercenary hoplites and then Thracians. Okay, good. We're losing a lot of money. We should be able to raise Pella's taxes, which should help out a bit. We've got to very high taxes. How much more money does that give us? Gives us like an extra 400 gold. I guess that every little helps until we can take some more cities. Alexander will siege that next turn. We're happy here, but for now, obviously as soon as that's done, we can start taxing Sparta. Okay, cool. That's our first turn. We're losing a bit of money. Can we invest anything here? And we're so happy here. We should definitely get communal farming or the marketplace for the extra trade. Let's get farming, because that does give us more money for just through tax in general, I believe. But yeah, definitely getting the cavalry stable. We're obviously going to constantly have to ship men across. But obviously, as soon as we beat the Persians at sea, it won't be too difficult. Slatios. The Greek advisor sounds kind of like Borat. Really? I don't see it. Hypaspis? Hypaspis? Is that how you pronounce it? Sorry. I wish they added more of the Greek speeches. Yeah, that'd be cool. I wouldn't say no to that. So someone also asked about the timelines. Alexander's got competent attacker, which is great. Obviously, the higher commander he gets the sooner, the better it'll be. He's a pawn of the gods, apparently. -1 influence. I'm sure he'll be fine. So let's take a look. Do we have our objectives here? So we just have Parmenion and Alexander. Our forces. Let's do the enemy factions as well. Well, it shows up for some reason. So we have 100 turns to dominate and hold 30 settlements, either by direct control, including these ones here. So basically we have 100 turns. Persians are moving up with their fleet, which is fine. Imagine if the Persians came down and actually invaded. That'd be hilarious. Okay, cool. So Alexander has to attack this. They're obviously pretty depleted. Unfortunately, we didn't kill that general either. And Parmenion will deal with the north. We do have some allied cavalry and stuff, which is always good. And is there any specific units I can recruit here? So, oh, I can actually recruit Thessalonic cavalry and allied cavalry here as mercenaries. Again, we're pretty much flat broke, so we desperately need to win some battles. Engage our army? No, we can't. Hopefully that will encourage them to come out, though. We'll deal with the Dacians and siege their settlement. I mean, if we don't overtax the people on here, we're going to be struggling. Ideally, we just need to up the tax at Sparta. If we can get rid of that squalor debuff, Sparta can make us a lot of money in the south. But for now, unfortunately, we can't. That's fine. These sieges will be able to happen next turn. We'll then exterminate the population probably to give us some more men. Any news about co-op being added to the game lately? No. I think they said something about something that they know that people want it. But that's about all they've said. So again, keep on letting them know that's something you guys want. You know, they're not going to add in a feature they think no one wants. And it's definitely possible. I just imagine it's obviously a decent amount of work for them. So maybe, you know, maybe we'll get a future update. They have said they're going to continue to update this game and, you know, they're going to support it after launch. So maybe that's something that they would add in an update, which would be amazing. And even if they don't do it then they might do it in... they might add in it if they do another remaster like Medieval 2. They see that people really want a head-to-head in this game. Maybe they'll do it if they remaster Medieval 2. So make sure you guys tell people in your reviews and stuff if that's something you want. Alexander is just a campaign if he dies. Yeah, no, I think he's fine. I don't think you lose the campaign if he dies. Maybe though. I kind of feel like that wasn't the original. So we're not doing anything. It's something we can do. Economically, we're pretty screwed. Candidate for adoption, Alexander. I mean, this guy has better stats than Alexander. He just seems pretty amazing. We'll definitely recruit him. Did he say no? Oh, he didn't do it. That sucks. He would have been a good character to have. So we're going to come down here, which is fine. That just went around me annoyingly. Okay, well, we have to do some big battles. We could just go in and snake their settlement. But obviously, we can't have them besieging Pella, so let's go and engage the Dacian army here. No I have 2 units of missiles, which is kind of annoying again, but we should be able to deal with that. We have a lot of cavalry. Yeah, we'll smash that cavalry, which is fine. Cool. Let's dive in. Parmenion, let's get yourself stuck in. Let's see what you're made of. I passed this, sorry. Yo, how's it going, Doombringer? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What did you say, August?
This battle is inevitable, but victory hangs in the balance. Act like sons of Achilles, and victory will be within our grasp. Now, take up the sword.
Yo, Joe,
look to your arms and armor. Now comes the hour
PC
when
do I
we
use?
test Greek
I'll let
courage.
the speech finish. At the end. So I have a 2070 Super graphics card GTX, and I have an i7-8700, 32 gigs of RAM, a couple really fast SSDs. And then I've got the 980 Samsung SSD thing. It's like super tiny, but it's amazing. You never actually tried the original Alexander DLC? Yeah, me neither, really. I think I played it like once or twice, but nothing, nothing major. Okay, cool. I mean, I think we're pretty much good for our setup, right? Maybe I'll stick these high pacifist. These aren't even the high pacifists, are they? No, they're the javelins. I guess I'll stick them on the flanks of the cavalry. Just make my way up. Just march as well. Oh, they're actually going to come at me. Okay, cool. They're obviously going to take that hill, but Or are they? No, they're not. Good. We'll move up on this hill then. Hey, how's it going, Blue? Welcome back. Your exams are over. That's amazing, dude. How did they go? Did you do okay in your exams? I hope so. So they still have them archers, but it seemed like the archers didn't really do a lot of damage against our more heavily armored units. Surprise, surprise. It seemed like against the hoplites and stuff, they really just bounced off them. I lost a few here and there, but nothing crazy. Oh, also as well, let's turn these goddamn trees back on as well. There we go. Sorry. I was proving a point in the last stream we did and turned it off. Damn, that looks good. Once you get elephants, you can defeat Persia. Indeed. Advance the pikes forward here. The sons of Achilles. This looks awesome. God, you think how thick... Oh god, I just messed up my formation massively. Oh god, what did I do? Oh my god, no. Pause it. I just accidentally right-clicked. Oh my god, oh, dude, they turned their backs. A bunch of morons. We're getting absolutely smashed, though. We need to push with this cavalry, I think. What are they? Peasants? Okay, cool. Anyone, I guess, needs to be a bit passive. Okay, move. Let's get this infantry up there. I mean, I want to charge this cavalry and just slaughter it like that, because we will slaughter this light cavalry. I'm just scared of the rest of the boys getting stuck in, you know? I say that though, that Bahraini light cavalry killed me. What the hell? Oh, very hard, man, is such a ridiculous difficulty. How the hell did their cavalry beat mine? They're literally the worst cavalry, like, in the game. Okay, pikes are now stuck in. Let's go. Probably chase them down now. Javelin's doing some good work against them. Pikes are now engaged. Okay, we hit both of them. Let's get Parmenion up here as well. Still can't believe we actually ended up losing that, though. How insane. Oh my god, that charge wasn't pulling. What the hell was that charge? If I lose against this... I lost again against this barbarian cavalry! How? Oh my god! How is my cavalry losing? I mean, luckily the AI is stupid and charged my pikes, but... Like, how good is this cavalry? There's 4 morale. They have no armor. They've... Yeah, I guess armor upgrades, but even still... We charge them as well and we end up losing it? It's crazy, man. Managed to be that one. My god. Let's push up the pikes. Luckily my cavalry is just going to come back, but even still, man. Okay, cavalry smashed them there. What we got here? Barbarian archers. Let's go hit them. Let's just hit that general. We've got pikes moving into them as well. Okay, let's see if my general can beat them this time. Okay, we're smashing everything here as well. Perfect. Let's see, yeah, Parmenion breaks them instantly. Like, I know my cavalry's not supposed to be good. But again, it's classic Rome Total War, you know. That is what happened in the original game, you know. The AI does just get stupid bonuses. So I'm not like, oh god, I need to be careful not to kill my own cav. Because these pikes actually do friendly fire, I'm pretty sure. Pikes up. Like, I'm not complaining, but like that is how it was in the original, so it's like, it's all good. But I'm just saying, like, it's ridiculous. What are we saying? Sorry. Is this me or Pikes Remastered look more accurate? Maybe. I mean, they've updated the entire, like, models and stuff, so probably. They obviously would have done the weapons as well. As they flee like a bunch of cowards. They're retreating. I have noticed as well, the AI does love to retreat a lot more in battles. Like, when they see a battle, like, these units haven't routed, and they're running from a battle, basically, you know? You guys need to chase as well. Make sure none of these Dacians survive to tell the tale. One unit got out, but
The enemy show their
I
true
guess Thracians more so.
They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running.
Boom.
This is a heroic.
Get some good level up. So we lost 300 men again. That's seemingly what we're losing against these armies. I mean, we actually have a lot more men as well. God, I just can't believe how well their cavalry did. Like, cavalry ripped me apart. Like, I was like, oh, light cavalry. And that's like, you can really tell the differences in game design, how like Total War's evolved as games. You know, the AI gets a lot of bonuses more so on the campaign map nowadays in Total War, whereas previously the AI would get a lot of bonuses. So we need to move, right? We can also go smash this army. Just think there's a need to, right? Like, whatever they have in these armies, we can just kill. We could just smash this army though and then march around the roads, which we'll be able to get to like in a turn. So we should probably just do that. Just move around here. Okay, cool, we'll do that. But yeah, you can really tell like the differences in game design, just like with how they cope with the AI. Because I feel like nowadays in Total War and like Three Kingdoms and Warhammer, the AI gets way more bonuses on the actual campaign map than they do in battles. Because that does suck, right? Like, and you can see it, it's definitely a change for the better. At least in that scenario. It sucks having like my allied Greek cavalry, their heavy cavalry, melee, you know, good, they have really good stats, and yet they lost against probably the worst cavalry in the game. Like, that is not fun game design. But obviously back in the day, it was hard for them to like, you know, give the AI bonuses on the campaign map as much, I guess. Whereas obviously nowadays, that would never happen. Like, units in battles, you know, if they're an expensive high tier unit, they fight like it, and you know, non-expensive high tier units fight like that in the battles, even on the hardest difficulties. They just give the AI bonuses in like you know, armies, and they don't use money pretty much. And I also think as well they cheat in tech in Warhammer as well. You just learned that Rome Remastered will be 70 gig? I don't think so. I don't think... I think so. I think it's 70 gig, but Steam compresses it. Like, Steam has a good compression system, so I think it'll be like 30-something gig ish. I believe, yeah, I do not think it'll be 70 gigabytes. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's like... Because again, I think every game has like... Is it as big, and then Steam like does its magic and compresses the game a lot. Okay, so we have to take this city because we desperately need money. We're going to severe debt, 2 grand debt if we don't. Next turn, Parmenion can move on and take this settlement, and Alexander can go and take this one this turn. We only have 2 siege towers, battering rams. That should be enough, and we're in the city as well, so we should be able to break through this. The general unit, who's probably the scariest unit here, is very depleted. Let's move them. We could just order resolve, but again, we're on a turn limit here, so I don't want to get smashed up. Oh, also as well, I'm playing with a different delay on. I'm playing on a low latency on Steam Labs. So when you guys hear me say this word, I'm gonna say the word in a second. Write it in chat. I want to see. How long the delay actually is. So write in the chat banana when you hear this, because I'm interested to see how long the delay is, and if I do it ultra low.
Weaken the bowels of our foes. Tomorrow we will
Banana,
smile.
banana. Okay, so it's like a
Remember
5-second
our
delay
deeds
now, which is
today.
much better.
We will drink
Awesome.
to the glory
Great,
of the
thanks guys.
gods.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Cool. You guys can stop it now. Yeah, so... Yeah, it seems like there's about a 5-6 second delay. Seems instant to me. Yeah, obviously for you it's instant because you're hearing it. Like, so, Justin, come on, man. Like, obviously it's instant for you because the delay isn't for you, it's for me. Like, I say something, and then processes through Streamlabs and then it gets sent to YouTube and stuff. So obviously it's nothing, it's okay for you. It's pretty good for the stream. Yeah, no, it seems a lot less. I might go down to ultra low and see what that is. I think that'll be almost instantaneously, but 5 seconds isn't anything crazy. And it'll be good for when we do the next Bannerlord campaign, which I'm setting up. Cool, let's go ahead and siege it. So Alexander needs to get stuck in here. Where would be the best place to take this settlement? Probably here? Oh, we can't even go here because it has like no towers here. Does this side have one of those? Yeah. So we attack from we attack here, I think. See the army here. Yeah, boom, you guys can smash that, and we shouldn't take any missile fire from the towers. Oh, probably like the gate and then this. Even if the gate does seem a little bit finicky, I'm not gonna lie. Let's push these guys up. I'm actually gonna probably use the pelters with shields because they do have some archers. That might cause us some issues. So let's use the pelters with shields here. And then we'll take the high paspis a bit further back. Am I saying that right? High paspis? That's what you guys told me. Cavalry can just literally sit back. I might get Alexander stuck in because he auto replenishes. And obviously the pikes can also move up as well. Okay, cool. I mean, these guys can run up and just lob javelins over. They're pretty all melt. And we also go into loose formation as well with these guys. I'm not even making this all throw javelins over. They should all be on fire at will as well. Everybody get on that fire at will, please. Yeah, we're already starting to take a bit of missile fire here. This unit can pull back. But we are hammering this unit of barbarians right there. Oh my god, look at that volley. Units just die so quickly in this. They should be getting them thrown in with these guys as well. Killing that light cav would also be pretty good.
Our soldiers are at the walls. Now they must better away.
These guys are getting hammered by missile fire now as well. Luckily being in loose is pretty good. Alright, let's pull them back. Now the enemy have pulled back, let's pull back ourselves. With these guys, they obviously don't have the shields, but until then, these high pacifists can keep on going. Only knows pronunciation. Yeah, I mean, this is. I would say this is probably one of the best, if not the best, soundtracks of all time for Total War. The Rome Total War soundtrack is absolutely spectacular. So, still getting these pikes up here as well. I guess we'll use more of the depleted ones first to go through. Yeah, you can see how much little damage these guys are taking from this. Oh, it seems like they're coming back a little bit. Let's move up some more guys to lob onto this guy. Okay, we're saving this cavalry back here as well until we can replenish it. I hope my Persian ancestors give you a fair fight. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, Sahil.
Our troops should be
I'm definitely a little bit nervous about taking these guys on. I mean, we're just fighting the Thracians right now, but I'm sure they'll be getting stuck in momentarily. Let's start moving our pikes in. Let's get everybody up, obviously, but we might not, obviously, be bringing everybody inside. It should always be a little bit closer. Javelin should be up now. Oh, if they're going to just sit there as well, we can whittle down the enemy force before we even get stuck in. Which would be great. Let's go have javelins in their back as well. Oh, God. Brutal. Yeah, keep it up. These guys can probably absorb the arrow fire. I mean, there's a lot of missile fire coming in, but... Yeah, I guess we're going to start moving in our pikes. So obviously south that little kind of corridor right there. We have yeah, some more pikes here we'll get up. And we can get them inside the city as well. We can basically just cover this direction. I definitely want Alexander up as well, because the thing is, Alexander auto-replenishes, so it's always great just to abuse that as best as you can. Give me a second. Just remixing up my G Fuel, putting some extra water in and stuff. Oh, it seems like they're preparing to come in. There these pikes down, obviously. We're going to probably get this cavalry in here as well to start hitting these guys. Yeah, pikes down, perfect. Oh, some of the pikes didn't get down in time. Luckily, they are now. It's rallying that cavalry almost instantly. Let's get these guys in now. Obviously, we're constantly being supported by these javelins as well. We need to get probably these pikes up so we don't kill Alexander. But let's get Alexander around. We can deal with these archers, which will be huge. And even if their general comes, Alexander can deal with them. And yeah, the pikes are going in there. Perfect. Exactly what we want to see. You really hope they do Medieval 2? I would be very surprised. Oh god, our pikes aren't down. Fuck. Pikes down, boys. Okay, we need some more support there. I would be extremely surprised if they didn't do Medieval 2. I think this is going to be a big success for them. I can't imagine development of this cost. Like, obviously it costs a lot, but I think they're going to definitely make their money back with this remaster, because it is pretty good for a remaster. Like, obviously I would like to see more units and stuff, like more custom units and stuff, but if they're supporting this post-launch, I don't mind that too much. Maybe we'll even get like its own DLC or something. That'd be really cool. Let's bring over another unit of pikes here as well. Okay, broke them, thank God. You guys hold fire now. No more firing. Let's advance these guys up here. Reinforcing that pike. Alexander is now stuck in against these archers. Perfect. Yeah, it's a battle one now. Javelins, they're out of that. No, they're not completely out yet. Yeah, set the pikes up like so, and we'll just kind of pincer them in. This unit did take a bit of a pounding, though. There you go, perfect. Alexander has taken that. Siri, I don't need you now, please. Oh, there you go, Alexander. Get yourself stuck in. You're fighting the enemy king right now.
Thank gods! Our soldiers have done well this day.
Javelin's moving in perfect. I really needed a cavalry unit up here, honestly. That was my bad. And obviously we have Alexander, but...
Your leader has fallen before his enemies. Now we will see the true quality of your
Alexander, no! I guess we'll see what happens when Alexander dies. No! Come on! The AI is so stupid. Like, come on. Alexander died. That is major F. How? He's got 150 men in the unit. How is that even possible? I mean, he was like the 10th man to die. Come on. Oh my god, the AI generals are so OP. Like, the general, I outnumbered this general unit 2-1 with arguably the best cavalry in the game. I'm gonna lose this battle. Rip the campaign in the first episode. We might just reload this battle, because Alexander dying is, you know, not great, obviously. So I might just reload. I don't know if that's, like, if you got... We'll see what happens, because he might not be dead. Like, I kind of vaguely remember...
The enemy king has been slaughtered. Let us hope he does not poison.
He got an arrow in the eye. I kind of remember that there was like a wound system, like he wouldn't die immediately. Maybe I'm thinking of something else in this. Can't believe he died, man. That's funny. Look at these pikes down as well now. Yo, Michael, how's it going, dude? I think he's immortal and will just respawn. Yeah, that's what I remember. I vaguely remember that happening. Which is understandable, right? Like, Alexander is, like, according to the history, like, obviously it was probably extremely embellished, but historically Alexander was, like, wounded, like, 31 times in battle or something, right? it was said that Alexander took a catapult to the chest. You know, like he was severely, you know, I think he was like mortally wounded like 11 times or something, you know. Like obviously a lot of that stuff is embellished, you know, obviously. But still, like even if it's half true, you know, Alexander did get a lot of wounds. That's Medieval 2 where the general has multiple HP. Yeah, in Medieval 2 the generals are a lot tanky. They can still die early on, but they are a lot tankier, which is obviously, you know, good for stuff like that happening, you know. That is pretty lame. Cavalry, perfect. We can just push up now. Not too much to worry about. We have like no ammunition left on these guys. Let's just form up. Formation's fine with me as well. What are the high stats? So yeah, 8 melee attack. That's pretty good. 8 morale. Yeah, so these guys are actually pretty good. As like a sword infantry unit as well. Probably want to make sure we kill them and kill the pikes. Should be able to get these pikes down and then... Oh god, these guys don't have their pikes down. My god, I'm so... Alexander would be not happy with me. How is the DEI campaign now? The Alexander the Great DEI campaign. How is that now? We'll just push in now, take the rest of the city. Because it's received a couple patches, right? Since I last played it. I'd be interested in seeing how the campaign actually plays now. Maybe we'll do a stream on it after the whole Rome Remastered is over. Alexander, I can't believe Alexander died. He got wounded so many times that he started to believe that he was immortal. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously a lot of that, you know, is embellished, like severely embellished, but even still, you know, like, even if it's half true or slightly true, you know, he was still pretty beaten up by the end of it.
This is a victory fit for the gods.
I don't know if the gods were great, because they sacrificed Alexander. It's kind of balanced, but Egypt ruled still doesn't make armies. Oh, that sucks. But I guess it isn't. The focus isn't about. It's like that intentional. I know Medieval 2. I tried to hit the enemy general. Oh yeah, we just lose the campaign, right? Yeah, because Alexander died. We also got an achievement as well. What was it? Defeat the Thracian faction. We definitely didn't. What was the achievement? That's not the achievement we got. Can I see my achievements? Nope, not here. Can I see all the achievements? Well, major F in the chat. Okay, so yeah, if Alexander dies, you lose the campaign. I kind of feel like he should have like a life or two, because like, I don't know. Am I a noob? Let's see. I think this will be just before the battle. Major F. Oh, like that is cool, right? But I kind of feel like he should have like a wound system. You know, like give him like 1 or 2 deaths, like. Because all I'm gonna do, right, is reload the campaign anyway. Because like in situations like that, so we're just back here, we'll just fight. I'll speedrun this battle quick. Like, I like the idea that if he dies, the campaign is over. Maybe that's a little bit too harsh though. I don't want to sound like a normie modern Total War player when my characters are immortal. I don't want that. Like, it's good that he can die, but considering like he is the centerpiece, and literally if he dies, the campaign is over.
There is something appealing. Something
I kind of feel like he should have a couple wounds, you know? Like have like 2 lives or something, you know? So that if he does die 2 times, like that third and final life, I'm like, okay, Alexander has to be really careful now, you know? But I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Do you think it's too harsh having it the way it is? Or do you think that it's fine the way it is, you know? And I should stop being a baby. So basically, I'll speed run a lot of this. I'll try not to be super cocky though and lose a lot of my men. doing so. We should be fine. So they can go there. We'll put all the pikes together. Because, you know, like, most of the time, I'm just going to reload. I think every player will just reload anyway, right? So, like, if they see, like, oh, you know, I'm going to, like, the campaign's over, well, I'm just going to load the campaign again, right, and play again. So why not give players a couple of lives, you know? And then automatically delete the save if Alexander dies a third time. God, imagine how brutal that would be. You just, like, automatically delete the campaign if Alexander dies 3 times. Research how many times he was seriously wounded in battle. That's your amount of tries. Maybe it depends on difficulty. On easier, do you get more chance? I'm actually not sure, Big Wolf. Is this included in the base game? Yes, it is. So if you just download the normal remaster, you'll get access to this. Napoleon Total War was pretty silly. You could crush Napoleon with a pounder and he'd basically say he was wounded. Yeah, I mean, I don't want that. Like, I don't want characters to be immortal, but I think, like, 1 or 2 lives, like, just have the character be wounded, you know? Or maybe have a dice roll where, like, when the campaign ends, like, I think it's a big difference as well between the, like, Napoleon, where the characters just infinitely respawn, and this, right? Because the campaign isn't over if Napoleon dies or gets wounded, right? If Napoleon gets killed in battle by a 12-pounder howitzer, the campaign doesn't just end. Whereas with this DLC, the campaign does end if Alexander dies, right? So I think that's a bit of a difference there. So yeah, I think this, like, if anything would warrant multiple live characters in the historical Total War game, this would be it. I don't know, are you guys on guard mode? Guard mode, boys. Come on. Our archers aren't also hammering me, or are they? Hammering this unit, right? This unit back. Javelins is covering this, and we can get our pikes up. We're going to be much safer with Alexander this time as well. Yeah, and again, I think it's very different to normal Total War games as well, because, like, I think it's very different because it's not like the campaign just ends, you know, if Attila dies or, you know, your other generic generals die, you know? The campaign doesn't just end and it's over. Because imagine if that happened on turn 75 or something, you know?
Mercy. The enemy walls are down. Make sure their soldiers are buried beneath their ruins.
Yeah, characters have a wound system in 3 Kingdoms, but I don't think I've ever had a character just die unless I've executed them. They're going to charge out? No, no way their cavalry's just going to charge out. Yeah, I mean, just lob the javelins at them, slaughter them, boys. Lots of kills to be had here. So what do we want to do? Let's get our pikes in now. So we'll stick a pike unit here. Pike unit here. This guy's getting handled by missile fire, which is okay. We'll stick a pike unit here. And a pike unit here. I'll get pikes and charge in. Alexander and the rest of the cavalry can get ready to move in as well. Is this a hotkey for something? Is this a hotkey at all? F2. Okay, I remember that. So we're going to charge in here, which is fine. We've got cavalry around this way. They're going to charge their general into my pikes this time, which is great. Even though their general seemingly is doing it's pretty good against my pikes, I'm not gonna lie. We've got a lot of javelins hitting him as well. Yeah, let these javelins do their work. You guys are actually out of ammunition now as well. Let's bring them back. But look at that, their general is literally charging pikes head on and winning. That is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. I know it's their king and all, but Alexander's my king. You guys are all out of ammunition. So everyone who's out of ammunition, just get the hell back. Alexander, blow that goddamn horn. I can't believe their general is doing this much. I can probably bring Alexander inside the city. What's the chances of he dies against normal infantry? Oh my god, I can't believe he died. Maniac, man. The pikes have been a little bit outflanked, but nothing serious. Yeah, nothing serious. Fine now. The fact that their general's now dead should clean things up. Javelin's now lobbing in over the woodland wall. Yeah, pikes should just kill everything. As a tactic we're playing as the Empire. Sorry. Seconds. Chase him down. Let's get Alexander inside now. We can. And these javelins can just chill. And the fact that we've managed to obviously kill a lot of their units. This cavalry should rank up pretty nicely from this as well. Alexander can come inside as well. Imagine if Alexander dies again. That would not be so good. Come up, boys.
Gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken!
There's a timing issue. If you let your troops stand still before the impact with pikes down, much fewer casualties. Okay, cool. F2. Pikes down, please. Yeah, but I mean, even still, right? I feel like their general should not be able to do like that. You know, at the end of the day, he still charged pikes head on, right? Even if they weren't all down, a lot of them were down. You know. Hey, do you remember Total War Arena? Yeah, I do. Unfortunately, though, not a lot of people do. So, yeah. Everyone get their pikes down as well, please. Yeah. Also, cavalry. So I'll send this cavalry around with Alexander. I do also obviously want to level Alexander up as well. Get him some chevrons. I guess I'll dispatch this unit over here as well. As the Persians, this brings back flashbacks. As a Persian, this brings back flashbacks. Do you learn about Alexander the Great in Persian in school a lot? Out of interest, is it like a period of history that's taught quite a bit? Phalanxes are a little bit tired. Pikes down again, please. Pikes down. Reformed as well. Perfect. Some pikes moving around here. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I love Total War Arena. I dedicated the channel pretty much to it for a long time, but then obviously it shut down, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty. And I think that the thing that slightly annoyed me as well is like I dedicated a lot of time to that game as I was like the only YouTuber playing it. I was spending a lot of time playing it, and they couldn't even give me like a bit of a heads up, you know, it's like saying, "Hey Jackie, like I'm under NDA. I wouldn't have been able to say anything, you know." They couldn't have given me just a little bit of a heads up, like a little bit before the decision was made to obviously can the game. That was a little bit frustrating, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know obviously they have no reason to, but like, someone could have been like, "Hey Jackie, just a heads up. Like, we've made this decision." You know, like, because I literally ruined my channel for that game. Obviously, it's completely my decision to play that game and stuff. But 2 years ago or 3 years ago, whenever it was happening, you know, like, my channel died because of that, you know? Like, because I'd been playing that game, and obviously all of a sudden, like, I played that game, like, literally every single day. And I uploaded it, like, 4 or 5 times a week out of 7 uploads, you know? That was a little bit, you know, upsetting. And obviously, I don't. It just would have been nice, you know, like, not that they did anything wrong at all, you know, like they have no reason why they needed to just, you know, hit me up and be like, "Yo, we're doing this." Guys, on your pikes down, please. All I'm saying is it would have been nice just to get a little heads up, you know, so I could have preemptively started to get my channel to do something. Imagine if Alexander dies now, how funny that would be. my cab in. My cab's charging. Idiots.
The enemy show their true
We'll
value.
continue just to get some
We
more
are not
experience on our
soldiers,
units a little
only
bit.
frightened rabbits running from our men.
Took a few more casualties that time, but hey, Alexander didn't die, which I think is always a bonus, right?
This is a victory fit for the gods, a day of triumph to mark with the sun.
So we catch up. No, they just call him Iskander and don't like him. You don't really learn much about it unless you take history classes. I don't know how it works though. I have Persian, I live in the US. Interesting. Okay, good. That's good. That's interesting to know. I mean, yeah, I think a lot of countries generally don't focus on history, you know, that reflects poorly on their nation or, you know, paints their nation in a negative light. In the UK, we learn about like Ireland and the IRA stuff that happened, what, like 20 years ago or something, or like 30 years ago now? To the 70s? I mean, obviously it's ongoing, but you know what I mean. We learn a lot about like Northern Ireland, which obviously, you know, it's not a good picture for Britain. But obviously you don't learn about like the atrocities that were caused because of the British Empire, you know. In the UK, you get told like, oh yeah, the British Empire is good and, you know, it was so big and, you know, did all this stuff. But you don't really learn about, you know, the horrific things, you know, that the British Empire did. And I think most countries are like that. And honestly, it's a big global problem, you know. Until you face up to it and you realize that, you know, that the nations did, like, again, I feel like a lot of people with, like, if someone's like, oh, the British Empire did a lot of atrocious things, people feel like they're being attacked because of that, you know? Like, you're saying that, like, oh, everyone in England is responsible for the British Empire, which is obviously just not the case. And I think we just need to learn about it, because as that famous quote goes, you know, if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it. And I think, you know, learning about the atrocities, the dark sides of history is very important. You don't learn about the Bengal famine? No, we didn't. We did not know. Yeah, I mean, I think it does need to be taught, because it also grounds people as well. You know, it stops people thinking they're like countries the best. You know, like it gives good pros and cons. But anyway, let's not get into that. You guys drive me into politics. Yeah, definitely we're going to exterminate the settlement. We need the money. That is Thrace destroyed. Oh, is that like Dacia and Thrace? Who the hell is this then? So that should give us yeah, we're now not completely losing money, which is great. Settlement is obviously trash, but that's okay. Next turn we should be able to survive by doing that. Is there anything we can retrain whilst we have the money? I doubt it, right? Oh, we can retrain these hoplites, which we'll do. We'll retrain one of them. Yeah, perfect. And we still got a bit of money with an exterminate this settlement. And then I guess we'll combine up one army for Alexander to move in, and we'll leave Parmenion back. Sparta is also going to be happy in 2 turns, so we can actually tax it a little bit more. Yeah. I'm American, we learn about everything we did to the Indians, but it's glossed over. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a problem a lot of a lot of worlds around the country, a problem a lot of countries around the world have. I think as well, it's fundamentally as well. It comes from I don't want him. It comes from like imperialism, you know. Like I think obviously, you know, the modern era, or at least the past like 100 years, probably even like 200 years, really comes from that like imperialistic, like it's us against them, you know? And obviously this world becomes a lot more globalized and connected. I think it's very different, you know, a different look on it. Personally. Yeah, I think it's just a big imperialism, and I definitely don't I definitely don't think personally it's bad, because I think imperialism was very much needed for survival. You know, like, if we didn't have this nationalistic view in World War II, right? I doubt, you know, that the Allies would have been able to fight as effectively as they did, you know? If people didn't, you know, believe in, like, their country and stuff, then I don't think they would have been able to defeat the Axis. So it was kind of almost a necessity, you know, 60, 70, 80 years ago to be nationalistic and be imperialistic. But I think the offset of that is now that we're like moving into an era where everything is so connected. But anyway, I don't know. Let's not... I always say let's not talk about it, but let's... Yeah, this is my opinion as well. So let's definitely go siege this. I want to go and bring that down. They've actually got their king unit there as well. And there's some good units here. Cavalry's going to be annoying, but we'll just use our pikes effectively. Alexander, what do we do with you? Because, again, we're losing money. I think we just have to keep on moving with him. As depleted as his army is, I think we just have to keep on moving. So what I'm going to do is probably just make a land bridge here. And just get him across. We have to leave an army here though, right? I can't just abandon this, he'll be so unhappy.
Ready to sail! Yes, Captain!
Anyway, I think it's a really interesting topic. And it's honestly something I'd love to read more about. I don't know if you guys have any good suggestions on good books to read about, like nationalism and imperialism. Do you have to retrain units for them to replenish, or do they... So you have to do it. It's still like the old system where you have to replenish them, and you can obviously only replenish them if you can recruit them. Kind of a heavy book, but check out How Europe Undeveloped Africa by Walter Ronald. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll take a mental note and take a look at it. Edward Sid is good. Anyway, let's move on from that, sorry. I always get a little bit sidetracked when we talk about stuff like that. I apologize. I know a lot of people just don't care and want to see gameplay, so let's move on. Feel free to put any good book suggestions as well, though, in the Discord that we have. That's like the best place for me to remember exactly where they are. So we're about to basically subdue the majority of the north, right? Which is going to be good. We're obviously pretty much flat broke. Sparta should be happy next turn, which is great. But we're going to be in debt next turn, which obviously is not good. And they went ahead and moved up. We unfortunately lost our fleet. That was my bad. They should have been in port still. Which is a big oof. Get our navy back. My navy shouldn't have been there. I was planning on moving my navy out, but obviously with public order the way it is, that's a little bit of an issue. Do they have a temple here, maybe? No, they don't. Cool. Okay, so we're now heavily in debt. We're going to lose some men fighting this battle. Let's move in now. Yeah, should be an easy battle. Reinforcements aren't here. And that should see this rebel army completely go as well. Do you think Bannerlord Online will be good? Yeah, for sure. I think we just need a little bit more time to update some more stuff. Which obviously, you know, it's cool. I'm very excited to play this. So many memories playing the game. Shame I have so much work going on right now. It sucks, Luke. But hey, it's not going anywhere, right? It's not going anywhere.
Now trouble begins. We did not
Hey,
seek
how's it going,
war,
O'Connor? It's been a little
but
while since
we
I've seen
are
you in chat, if
facing
I remember
battle and we
correctly.
will
If
not
you're the
stop
O'Connor I
until
think
our
you
dead
are.
foes fill
How's it going,
the
mate? Welcome,
field.
welcome, welcome.
Today, the carrion birds feast, but they will feast upon our enemies, not on the brave sons of Greece.
Disband the Navy or raid? I mean, the problem with disbanding the Navy, though, is then I can't get across, right? I need to still be able to get across the crossing, right? This settlement's a little bit bigger, but we actually have a perfect... There's not a single part of this wall where I can attack without being hit by towers, right? Like here. We have the same over here. No, we don't. Yeah, goddamn. I think this is a bit more of an upgraded settlement, honestly. Like, this would be the perfect place, but we can't really get around unless I want to waste time. So screw it. Parmenion is going to have to force his way in. Usually it's free battering rams as well, which is nice. So let's do this. Maybe we can get out of their vision, but we'll see. Yeah, Parmenion's cavalry as well is messed up. I think I might merge a few of these units as well as we get further on. But yeah, guys, as I said, do make sure you join my Discord if you haven't already. It'd be great to have more of you guys in there. We already have a pretty great community. Lots of people joining. I think we're actually closing in on 4,000 members in the Discord, which is great because about 5 months ago, I really had to clear out and I purged like 2,000 members from the Discord and we were down to 1,000. So it's great to see everyone come in. And I really appreciate the regulars we have in the Discord. It's been a while, you're doing great. That's good to hear. It's good to hear, O'Connor. Do they have any missiles? I completely forgot if they do or not. No, we're not going to lose, sorry. Just move these guys up. Do they have any missiles? So, spearmen, levies, spearmen. Cavalry, which is going to be scary. Yeah, no archers by the looks of it, I don't think. This is perfect. Don't taught me about geography. Yeah, literally. The only reason I know half of my geography is because of Total War and Paradox games. How many of you guys are like that as well? Like, I literally only know half the stuff I know because I just play so many map games.
The way to the city is open for our soldiers. Order the attack.
Just keep on lobbing in, boys. Damage. I mean, no rush. Basically, just opens up so much extra protection for our advancing units, right? Yeah, I was like trying their best to come in here, but just getting absolutely smashed. They're actually doing a good job of absorbing my ammunition as well. Okay, so we'll let this unit come in. And honestly though, having a pike unit engaging is actually not a bad idea. Yeah, so just running down is still good as well. I mean, look how many men we've killed with our javelins. That. God, I love the new controls. Like being able, do that. Being able to move these units around like this is so good. Go through the main gate, honestly, there. The pikes are a little bit out of formation here, but should still be able to do okay. Especially if I can just hit this unit in the back. These guys up like so. I mean, realistically, if I can just like form a wall here, that'd be perfect. Then these guys can just come and close them off. That'd be great. See if the AI reacts to me though.
Our soldiers have
Put him
done
back a
well
little
this
bit.
day. The walls are taken.
Yeah, cool. Nice. So we'll form that pike wall there. You guys protect me. And you guys just form there. They can actually outflank me maybe there a bit. Nice. Yeah, completely broke them. Good, good, good. When I don't have missiles, it's like a walk in the park. So I get some cavalry inside as well. We have one no missile. We have some missiles left. We'll bring these guys in as well. Get them off fire at will. I mean, they can keep on coming out if they want. We obviously do need to try and close off this distance if we can help it. So up here. Although they have no missiles, it's just GG. So also get these guys, I guess, around here. Get our general up. And get the cavalry as well, the supporting cav. As well. If you can hear about general, that'd be great. Have a lovely day. Alright, see you later. Oh, it's a lovely day for hay fever? Yeah, my nose is being a little bit itchy as well. I feel that. I don't really suffer from hay fever that much, but sometimes it's normally when I'm streaming and like because the room gets so hot in here, like during a stream, my nose does get a little bit itchy. And you've just reminded me of it, so now I'm gonna be itchy from non-stop. Oh, we're on slow-mo right now. Let's move in. Forward, boys! On to glory! Weather is great in Norway right now. Nice, yeah, no, it's a really nice day in the UK. Really nice day. Oh, here they come, the general unit's getting stuck in. Should probably reinforce it with like another pike unit, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's slaughtering me right now. It's so ridiculous how OP they are, man. You guys need to get around like that general unit is literally, I've killed 40 and they've killed like this entire, like I know I wasn't braced well, but still, I guess I should have been paying attention. Yeah, they've literally just broken that. Problem is, I don't want to kill my own cavalry on my own pikes, you know? Shouldn't need to, but I generally should be dead now.
The enemy king runs for the battle.
Killing as he runs. That was my bad. I should have been braced. It was just me being a little bit cocky. Enemy general dead as well.
Surely make his followers waver.
Quickly! Go, go, go! Quickly! Infantry! Form a phalanx! Hurry! Infantry! Attack! Attack! Cavalry! Move, move!
Oh my god, what are these guys doing? Oh my god, my phalanxes, that is not the idea I had when I told you guys to attack. Neither is that. Not what I had in mind. What the hell are you guys doing? Firefighting sometimes in this game. And you guys haven't got your pikes out either. Balls. Goddamn, barbarians in the north have not gone down easily.
The enemy shot.
But hey, at least they're done with now. I don't think there's any more in the north now we have to worry about. So at least that's cleaned that side of the battlefield up. Can you guys still hear me back here okay? Am I cutting out at all? Obviously I'm kind of shouting a bit, but I think my noise gate isn't high enough to cut this out. 4 ground as well by exterminating, which we're going to do. So that's the Illyrians dealt with. Perfect. And that sends this army into rebels and just a general unit. It's a lot of money now. It's an extra 500 gold in general. Ah, we're not actually losing money anymore. Huzzah. I mean, we did lose a lot of men here. But it's fine. What do we have? We actually have a blacksmith here as well. Interesting. Let's definitely get a shrine down. Any units we can recruit out of interest? We can get some soldiers back, which isn't bad. Hey, thank you so much. It hasn't popped up yet. Is that Bob? I think. Sorry, my screen's like really small. Thank you so much, Bob, for becoming a brand new member. I believe that was a member. Sorry, it hasn't popped up. It should pop up in a second. In my thing, for some reason my alerts are a bit delayed on my system. Thank you so much for becoming a brand new member, my dude. I really appreciate that. Please just say something in chat as well, so I know it's you. But yeah, by becoming a member, you greatly help support the channel, which is awesome. You get a cool banner next to your name, like you can see on Justin. Justin has that cool banner next to his name as a few other members. Your name shows up in green unless you're a mod. And it also shows up in other videos as well. And you get access to a private room in the Discord, which is really great as well. But yeah, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So let's obviously retrain the actual normal hoplites. Would be great. Pella is still unhappy. Sparta still has that squalor issue, really. Well, I guess what we can do in Sparta is upgrade... No, we can't even upgrade to an aqueduct because it's a little bit too expensive. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. I mean, yeah, honestly, I need Alexander to probably start moving across. Made powerful enemies. Loud and clear. Awesome. George Orwell on nationalism. Very cool. Just let me know in the Discord. And also if there's any good videos, like good informational like videos. Like I'm not looking for like an easy 10-minute like breakdown. Like give me a big video if you have it. Be good to watch whilst I'm editing or something. You ever want to play as Egypt first? What in the grand campaign? I never really got to grips with the Egyptian roster. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I never really liked it too much. So I guess we'll take a turn. I'll build like a few public order bonuses things here. Probably just this one. Shrine to Zeus. I'll repair this, build a public order thing here. Because I do want to obviously get Alexander on the move if I can help it. We have to also deal with these guys. Can we just cross? We can't, right? We need a boat.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't just cross. There's no way for me to get across here. Okay, cool. Great, cool. Yeah, just let me know in the Discord. !Discord in the chat if you want to bring it up. I guess I don't really want to talk too much about it here. But yeah, thank you for the tip. I'm definitely interested in reading more up on the subject. So Lyria, oh my god, this guy has a lot of traits. Been to wars, +2 general hit points. I mean, that's pretty good, sure. New son adopted, cool. Welcome, Sepacilia? Welcome. Okay. And we obviously also want to, try and get better barracks in our capital as well, which I might just do now. We are still losing a little bit of money though, but nothing crazy. Of course, I guess we just end the turn. Alexander can't leave here yet, so something we can do there. The shrine does build as well. So there's an option. You have two options with unlocking factions. You can either play it like how it used to be, and have it so that you have to destroy the faction to unlock them, or you can just tick it on in the launcher. When you load the game up for the first time, you can just click it, and it will unlock all the factions for you. So it's really up to you. So how unhappy is this settlement if we leave, if we take everybody out? How are we leaving behind? Still pretty unhappy. I think it's +8. If I still leave anyone behind, it'd probably be these javelins, right? That's enough.
My lord, move out.
God, this place, like this one unit of Aragonian javelin men immediately give a huge bonus for the garrison. Oh my god, it's a huge garrison. We'll take it though. So Alexander is ready to move out and cross. I mean, his army obviously isn't perfect. He's only got 15 units. They're depleted. It's companions are almost completely destroyed as well. But all he has to do is get a foothold and then he can get reinforcements from this army. That is obviously very much on its way.
Sir, destroy them.
We also need to leave some men back as well to garrison this. We'll get the same shrine. Probably just Zeus is better because Zeus gives us +10, right? Yeah, to public order. So we'll probably just do that. Can I just leave some spears back, like some depleted spears? It's going to have to be a little bit, because obviously we don't have a general here, so...
My lord, yes, Strategos.
I can't really go into the low taxes either quite yet. It's just light cav. Does that help out? One more unit. Okay, so quite a lot actually has to stay back, but... I guess I can't plant these guys yet either. There you go, 75. 75 is good enough. The temple should rank up the happiness. Let's kill this rebel army whilst we're here. Making my way to Pella. Probably can, yeah. Pella is being taxed heavily, which is obviously hurting public order, population. But we still have enough people here to really make a difference. We can start moving our way over. Okay, cool. So I should.
Yes, Captain. Sir.
Be able to cross Alexander.
Sir.
Yeah, I can. Cool. Disembark all.
Move out.
And there is an enemy army here. Yeah, full stack. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemy units there. A lot of javelins as well. And Alexander has landed. And obviously we'll take up this river crossing here, because if they want to come across the river, oh, I got a new spell. We're actually also in an ambush as well, which I think gives us a big bonus. So I'm going to save it here in case I'm not close enough to the river. But we'll see. Guys, let's not talk about too much about what we were talking about earlier, just because, again, I know a lot of people in chat just don't really care. Oh god, did I forget to bring it? Yeah, forgot to bring all of Alexander's army as well. Oh my god. Let's make sure we can get him across.
Yes, yes, Strategos. Move out.
Alexander does kind of need his army. I think we're still in ambush though, which is good, so it shouldn't come up here and we can just take the river crossing.
Ready.
And this fleet again needs to run. Okay, so Persian fleet can probably hit me. We'll probably end up seeing some units. We have Parmenion coming over as well. Guess we'll go low taxes. We're losing a little bit of money, but nothing scary. We have buildings being built as well, right? That's fine, I think. Sparta should give me a decent, but yeah, we're now losing very little. New general as well. We kind of already have, but I know a general can't be hard anyway. Unfortunately, he did not join us though. Just whatever. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. I don't think they can see us here. They can't see us. Alexander is in ambush, so we don't know we're there. The question is, does Alexander march on the city? Like, how many of these armies? We can actually get quite a few armies here. I kind of feel like we kind of got out in the open here. Like, we've only got 15 units as well, which is not a lot. If they had to bring, like, what, 2 stacks? That would be scary, but sieging the city now would be great. What mercenaries can we get? So we can get mercenary hoplites. This one has a chevron, which we might just do. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like, I brought up the topic, so, you know, don't worry, guys. Just let's just leave it at that. Okay. So we're still losing money, but only just. Now that we've taken, like, all the north, we're good. There is apparently still an enemy faction up here, though. Are we still at war with this faction? I guess so. So maybe Parmenion will have to go north. I actually don't know where the settlement is, so I'm actually going to just take a look really quickly. Oh, okay, so it's really far away. Okay, so I don't really have to worry about them then. Right? We could send an army up there. There's just no point, though. Oh, and also as well, for those of you who want to see the entire map, here it is. So there's actually not that many settlements on the map, honestly. There's actually barely any. Which is kind of funny. And those of you who want to see, like, the edge, it's just a Macedonian symbol on every single side. There's actually very few symbols, man. Yeah, I think we have to go on this now. Let's just move in. We'll siege them. We'll get some siege towers as well. And we will probably also pick up a mercenary or two. I think. 800 gold. That's fine. We're going to be losing a little bit of money now. But now we have, what, 15 units, a lot of hoplites, not many archers. I would love to get some archers, because that'd just be a good way of dealing with theirs. And then Parmenion, I guess, will start making his way over as well. We could just send Parmenion this way, kill them, and then sail down. But it's probably better to, like, conquer this, and then just sail across, conquer that. Peace out with them? I don't have a diplomat, but we could get one, I guess. Be funny, Black Wolf. The great Kung Fu Panda. I mean, this guy's good as well. Why not?
Yes, Strategos.
A bunch of good commanders. Yeah, this guy will probably go along with Parmenion. I guess we'll leave him here. I mean, Parmenion is keeping the order right now, but obviously we need him. So we'll take obviously all the good units. You know, where we have many, it's just a lot of hoplites, so the cavalry can come with us. We'll march out. Capital a little bit unhappy. It's fine. Sparta is still unhappy on normal taxes. Not much I can do though right now. But temples everywhere, which is great. That's good. Oh wow, moving the army outside the settlement is we're losing so much more money now. The army's out at in combat. We need more men here. Oh, the navy can come over as well. Let's hide it up here. I doubt the Persians can't reach us here. And then we'll cross with some reinforcements. I'm hoping the modding community will concentrate on this game a lot. Yeah, I know a lot of modders have said that they're not coming back, but hopefully new ones will take their place and create some really awesome stuff, because obviously we're going to have a Steam Workshop, and the game is going to be moddable. Maybe not as moddable as it once was, because of, you know, the new campaign map they've done and stuff like that. But yeah, me too. I'm really hoping that we can get some good mods. Some big overhauls would be great. And also as well, one of the great things is there's no longer a 200 settlement limit as well. In the old game, you could only have up to 200 settlements on the campaign map. That was a hard limit. You couldn't go above that. Whereas for this, it's been completely removed, so they can really make a huge campaign map now. It's going to be harder to do, but still. Among Us, nice. Poggers. Poggerinos. Cool. So let's end the turn then. Alexander's replenishing. He's got a 17 stack army. I'm kind of tempted to give up one of my of these guys just to reinforce our main line. So have this unit kind of back ready to be retrained. Just so that I have a lot of healthier hoplites, and this one can just sit back. Yeah. Because I can only imagine that they are going to attack me this turn. We have a lot of soldiers here just waiting.
Yes, Strategos.
Yeah. I can only imagine they're going to send 2 stacks at me or something. But that should be fine. I can't imagine the Persians have, like, amazing units. They didn't. Wow, okay. We'll just take the city then for free, right? Perfect. Poggerinos. Yeah, I mean, I just auto-resolve this, right? I'm not going to lose hundreds of men. Yeah, 54 men. Do we sack this or do we just occupy it? What do you guys think? Do we sack it? Do we enslave it? Obviously, we need the settlement to be happy so we can move on. But like, if we just exterminate every single settlement, is that going to be painful? I guess it's exterminating though is good. There's not really a lot of issues, right? Because what, it's occupy, enslave. So by sack, do you guys mean enslave? Enslaving it would help boost the economy of our other settlements. But yeah, 1100 is, yeah, we kind of need the money, right? I think by sack you mean exterminate, actually. You get money and eliminate public order problems. Yeah, I guess in the older games it's just like, exterminate fixes all your problems. Yeah, it kills population, but it's not the end of the world. Plus, it's historically accurate. Did Alexander sack a lot of cities he conquered? I guess it's like if they didn't, because like if they didn't bend the knee, he would sack the city. Is that how it was? Yeah, I have negative money. Okay, let's exterminate. And we got the mausoleum. It reduces building construction time by 20%. This has no effect on buildings that take fewer than 5 turns. So the bigger buildings are now built a lot quicker. Nice. Our wonder of the world. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, like you said, it does sort out a lot of our problems. Can we retrain our men? And I think we can retrain. Yeah, we can actually retrain. We can actually retrain these guys. Perfect. I mean, the city still has 4,000 people here, which is not bad. Obviously, we're gonna take up a lot of them, so we can basically retrain all of Alexander's army besides the companions here. I'm also probably gonna get a spy, so we can send that one out. Nice. This fleet probably needs to return now, so we have a lot of money. So let's actually start investing in upgrades for our cities. So let's get a better barracks here. We can't get a better barracks. So let's get a sewage system here. And I guess we'll get stables in Sparta. We'll finally buy the aqueducts in the north here. We'll get that sewer system. Pretty much there. And obviously over here we'll repair whatever the walls, and we'll get a sewage system here. And probably pave roads. From what I remember, from what we saw, the settlements are actually pretty far away, so we'll get that road system up and running with paved roads as well. Perfect. Alexander slaughtered millions of people. I know he did sack a lot of cities. I was just wondering, like, was it just like relentless? I've taken a city, let's sack it, or was it like if you bend the knee, if you like surrender to me, you'll be fine? Your hay fever is unbearable. Oh my god, Bart, that sucks, dude. As they say, you can keep on seeing me itch my nose a little. But yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, was like Alexander like ruthless with his sacking against the Persians? It was actually crazy as well to think like what like the actual feats Alexander did manage to achieve. In his what, like 10 years, he took so much land. Like absolutely insane. What at the end of it as well, because again, like I know like roughly, you know, Alexander's history and like what he conquered. You know, I definitely know more than the average person. But like I don't know a lot of like the finer details. How stable was his empire? Like if Alexander didn't die and he had a male heir and, you know, all of that, and like he lived to like 60, 80, like would it have stood, you know? Or do you think the empire would have collapsed? Like how stable was it whilst Alexander was still alive? You know, after his wars in India, and he came back and, you know, he didn't lose half his army marching across this desert right here. Was it like always going to implode on itself, or do you think it would have lasted if he didn't die? Yeah, millions is quite a lot at that time. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, as you like pointing out, like he probably sacked a lot of these cities, right? Most of the cities were spread. It was just people that gave special trouble to him that he massacred. Okay. Basically, if you slowed him down, your city got sacked. Because obviously the whole of Egypt just went ahead and, you know, bent the knee. Most of the Persian government institutions were left intact, so having him at the head held it together. Yeah, because obviously Alexander was quite... like Alexander was very much open for like the multicultural aspect of his empire, which obviously is so crucial at running an empire. You know, he did give a lot of the states autonomy, or some aspect of autonomy. You know, he didn't force Greek law on them, and I think that's what causes a lot of issues. Because it's not like unlike the Romans like built up infrastructure in the land they conquered, and it was like a process over hundreds of years. That really brought their empire to where it was, whereas Alexander was obviously such a short period of time he conquered all that land, so he couldn't really have built up his infrastructure of dealing with them. It was already deteriorating. Interesting. Yeah, he had a male son, but it didn't his generals kill him, or he had an heir, right? But the generals killed him way before he had a chance to claim it. Yeah, I know. It would have been very interesting if Alexander did live to like 80. Because obviously, you know, what would have happened? You know, the Empire split and then you have obviously all the wars between, you know, Pergamon. Like, how would that have influenced the Romans as well? It's such an interesting idea. You know, if Alexander had this huge empire, I know the Romans are really coming to power like in about 100 years time, right? But imagine if Alexander did have this stable, you know, empire. Maybe it erodes a bit in the east and maybe he creates some more client states or something, you know, develops his, the empire's like autonomy and stuff like that. I wonder how that would have really affected the start of the Romans as they conquer more of Italy. You know, like, would he have gone west and conquered Italy? As some mentioned, he maintained the old Persian systems of satrapy, so most of the people conquered didn't mind. He was also loved in Egypt. He had lived longer. It probably would have lasted. So obviously, like, the satrapies all rebel against the Seleucid rule. Was that because the Seleucids tried to impose more restrictions than Alexander did? Or was it, like, just the satrapies had enough of Greek rule, you know? Like, were the Greeks a lot more, or the Seleucids, sorry, a lot more strict on, like, trying to convert them more to their ways than Alexander was? Yeah, man, I mean, Alexander, like, that's an insane, like, when you really think about it, it's absolutely insane what Alexander managed to accomplish in his, you know, in his short years. So nice, let's bring over another army. These are obviously the reinforcements for our boys. These can actually probably just sit in our settlement here and retrain, and then Alexander can move on. I wouldn't mind getting maybe another unit of cavalry or two. We can unfortunately only get the lighter horses, which isn't great, but still, in all our settlements, okay, good, and we're making money. Making 600 gold now with our army. Not bad. We conquered the settlement as well, perfect. Hi, have you seen the Spiffing Bits video? No, I haven't. Our navy got smashed, but the army got across, so our navy is kind of irrelevant now. Obviously, we don't want it to die, but... yeah, no, I haven't seen the Spiffing Bits video where he conquers the map in like 6 turns.
Yes, Stradago. Orders.
So let's go sit our army on the bridge. So they want to come across. Alexander will be there, and this army will go inside the city and retrain. Obviously, we can't retrain the cavalry, but we can retrain these boys, which is good. And I might stick some more skirmishers in this army. Do we have too many already? We have 6 units of skirmishers, probably a bit too many. I wouldn't mind getting some archers, as I said. That'd not be bad. Oh, we also have that spy now as well. Let's send out a spy. Also, would not be a bad idea to drop like a watchtower here if we could. Get some more vision there. Look at that vision, that and our spy. Really helping out there. Hey, if the Persians come in, we'll get a good old bridge battle. The rebellious satrapies were more of a result of power hunger satrapies waiting to run things themselves. But I guess they wouldn't have been able to like proceed with that if, you know, the empire was strong. If Alexander's empire was as strong as it was when he was alive. Because obviously, you know, the Seleucids are much weaker than the empire. Interesting. Yeah, but I mean, again, like I know a lot of his veterans were very pissed at him when he wanted to go to India. Like, I just wanted to go home. But wasn't like most of his army like not Greeks at that point as well? Wasn't a lot of his army just like Persians at that point? You know, from like the surrounding Babylonian lands and stuff. Hello from Iran. How's it going, man? How's it going? Good to see all you guys in here. I mean, didn't some historian write that Alexander had planned to also go, I guess, like, you guys are saying he also planned to go into Africa as well? Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't he want to go into the West as well? Oh yeah, he never would have been satisfied. He was, you know, I mean, he must have thought himself a god, right? I imagine Alexander's ego was beyond compare in the ancient world. But cool, so the army's going to sit on this bridge. We could also... The problem is we don't have the missiles to really deal with this. I mean, the infantry does not look good. And we could probably just cross this bridge, but I kind of want all these armies to join in one big battle and we just slaughter them on the bridge with pikes. And also, I'm in no rush now. I'm making money, which is good. We have, what, 100 turns to conquer? We have 92 turns left to conquer 30 settlements. Easy. We probably do need to start killing some of these Persians, though. Is the problem. Oh, look at that storm. That's cool. These poor ships. I mean, suck it, right?
Ready! Yes, Captain!
Hope that does some damage to them. Yeah, his army was, at the time, half and half. So half Greek and half Persian. No, I'm pretty sure the army is fine here. Because it builds the square, and if the bridge is in the square at all, then I'm pretty sure the bridge is okay. We'll stand on the bridge. I mean, I really need to deal with this army, right? Oh man, they're settlement here. This is like the first time I've ever seen the AI settlements rebel. Interesting.
Yes, master. Moving.
Okay, we'll sit on this bridge. We're in no rush. Our ports are being blockaded, but we can't do much against the Persian Navy until we actually decide to invest in it. So, it is what it is, right? So, building roads here, which is good. Pella is upgrading to a better stable. Aqueducts here. Nothing we can build there. Nothing we can build here either. Okay, cool. That's fine. So do we want to invest in any units? I don't think so. Unless we can get some good ones. Any good mercenaries? No, no good mercenaries. We could start building up a bit of a navy, though, to deal with the Persians at sea. Also, I guess I actually do want to get some more cavalry, though. As we don't really have a lot of cavalry we can just throw away. Obviously, I want to keep the companions alive for a little while. Beefy Persian armies. Yeah, oh my god, this army is what scares me, right? I cannot deal with these archers. Everything else is fine, but it's the archers I'm going to really struggle with. We might have to just go across the bridge, though, and engage them. We're going to have to go north now. Oh, good. Well, we can definitely take on that army. Oh, the barbarians are coming. Interesting, interesting. They actually have built an army here.
Yes, sir!
Unfortunately, these guys won't get here in time. We have to do something there, though. I mean, we have to deal with this army, which should just run away.
Prepare for battle.
And we have to go and smash this Persian army in the north. That is a full, that's 17 stacker as well.
Orders, my lord.
Yes, let's go like here. Let's then put this extra cavalry in. I'll take these two as well. So we have 17 as well. Let's engage them. So the archers are a little bit scary. The cavalry shouldn't be anything that bad, and the infantry should get wiped away. Okay, should be a pretty easy battle, honestly. Like he's in trouble? No. Like even on very hard, I don't think they can do much. We just need to get good cavalry that I can really kill. Like as soon as we get good companion cavalry, they can't break through the center. The pelters do serious damage. You know, like we're fine.
And look, this is a fine
and
day for battle.
The biggest problem was that we were losing money. Now we're not losing money.
It's a fine day for battle when your heart is brave. There is no shame in being scared, but fear should never be your master. Now cheer, you children of Zeus, and sound the advance!
Difficult, but yeah, there's 100 turns to complete the campaign, yeah. And if Alexander the Great dies, the campaign is just over. How did Alexander deal with archers in real life? It was just a phalanx. So one of the reasons why the pikes... So obviously, they've got a shield, they've got full plate armor, not plate armor, they've got full heavy armor on. And the thing is, the phalanx, the reason why they're like pikes are at like 45-degree angles like that is because it deflects arrows. As arrows hit it, they hit into this dense kind of 45-degree going down phalanx wall, and the arrows just kind of peter off and drop down. So it was actually like the phalanx was designed to repel missiles. Like, the phalanx was actually really, really good at dealing with archers in real life. And that's why it was so strong, you know? It was just heavy infantry, block, immovable. You couldn't really deal with missiles, so then how do you deal with it, you know? How do you deal with like a mile-long pike phalanx? Some skirmishes, I guess, and just outflanking it. Pikes historically did absolutely nothing to deflect arrows at all. Are you joking? What? Am I stupid? I thought the whole point of the 45-degree pikes was that it deflected arrows as they came down. Am I completely wrong there? I thought that was like literally the design of the phalanx. Was that the design of the pikes? Am I completely wrong? Have I been lying? Am I spreading fake news? There's gonna be a big battle as well, by the way. A big old battle. So I have the good pikes there. I'm gonna have these guys. So we have a thick old pike line as well.
Orders completed, Commander. Infantry.
Is that just like a myth that I've somehow... I heard that before, Jackie, but I'm not sure if it's true. I heard something similar to what you're saying about the pikes. Yeah, I thought that, personally, I thought that was right, but maybe I'm wrong. Fake news is actually fake news. The degree angle of the pikes was for cavalry charges, and the weight distribution I've talked with Cam about, DI guy, yeah, I know Cam, a lot. He's very sure about pikes being used as burst arrows. Okay, good to know. Interesting, yeah, good. I guess it's one of them like history myths that yeah, I guess it's one of them history myths. So it goes to the water and we'll get stuck. This is gonna be a big battle. The point of pikes were to come from behind in case the front line went down. They had an important role in cavalry charges as well. Yeah, and again, like missiles, I think like missiles are very different in a real battle than they're portrayed in video games. Like, I don't think any Total War game does a good job of really, like, interpreting missiles like how they were historically. And that's not a bad thing at all. Not a bad thing at all. It's just I don't think they did a very good job. But yeah, like as you say, like Alexander, like, would win the cavalry fight beforehand. I guess we'll stick this cavalry on this flank and just hope for the best with these guys. They do outflank me a bit here as well. A lot of enemy cavalry. There's a lot of cavalry on my flanks. Holy crap, look at the Persians come. We have to have some infantry over here as well for sure. Let's get some infantry here on either flank. Abesos, envelop him. And the problem is that this cavalry is not going to be easy to kill either. Like, even though it is crappy light cavalry, it's going to still be a difficult one to win. Alexander should fare a bit better though. Yeah, my cavalry is getting absolutely massacred on this side. We are winning a little bit though. The companion cavalry is what's really winning it for me. Yeah, this cavalry is struggling, man. Alexander himself has gone in now. Zeus be with us! Zeus be with us! Let's just try and break this big clump and then we can chase down whatever we need to. Some skirmishers coming in, that's fine. Let's go counter these skirmishers with our own. Yeah, Skirmish is hitting us, but that's what you guys are here for, to deal with that as they come closer. We smash their cavalry, which is perfect. Chase them down a little bit. I don't want, obviously, big numbers of cavalry returning. Yeah, we'll let whatever that is return. And we'll keep on advancing the phalanx. They can't really deal with us, so keep on pushing up. I mean, this is how I expect the battles to be going, honestly. And we have some of these guys. I'm actually interested to put these guys to the test as well and see if they're actually any good in combat. Oh, nice. We have to catch some of these guys as well. Perfect. Yeah, deal with them. As well, I think. What do they have left over here? Just spearmen, spearmen. So we really need the pikes to get like fully stuck in. Micro intense right now. Just keep on pushing up the line. Sorry if I can't catch up on everything you guys are saying in the chat. I'll try my best to keep on doing it, right? So you guys are on that, perfect. Just don't get the javelins up far enough, so if they do decide to run away from my pikes, you can't just deal with them. Pike line is going down. You know, this is a really fun campaign, but I'm having it's actually really fun just having a couple factions, you know? Like, rather than like the usual, like, kind of like massive hordes that we're used to fighting and stuff. Just having like one big faction and a small one is pretty fun. It seems like they are, once again, trying to come around. Let's set this up so we can just completely smash this unit. I'm also very interested in... Pikes are clashing now, good. We're able to get really stuck in there against my pikes. Okay, now they're charging. There's still a general left alive as well, which is a little bit scary. We need to still be cautious of a general. Yeah, he's playing a very cagey game though against me. They're retreating now. Okay, they're fully retreating. We obviously need to kill that general. Bring everybody over. We just need to pursue them, right? That's what this lion machine is for. So obviously we'll deal with these missiles that are over here. What? Why are we losing so many men on that charge? We lose like so many horses on a charge. It's actually ridiculous. Try and like route these units. Obviously, you want to make sure we keep on pursuing them. Guys as well, just go, go, go.
Your leader has fallen in battle. This is a calamity.
What?
All our hopes for the future lie in the dust.
What? For fuck's sake. Oh my god, so we'll have to fight that battle again. He was literally the 4th man in that unit and he died on the charge. You lose so many men.
Splitting the troops.
Like, because you literally lose the campaign if Alexander dies. I think that's something that they've done. Like, you lose so many men on the charge. Even if you, like, it's just a bit silly, honestly, to that point. Like, Alexander just died like that. So the reason we're reloading as well is if Alexander dies, the campaign's over. Come on, man. Like, I'm charging a retreating unit that's moving. And he's back on the menu. Can't believe we lost twice in one stream. I mean, the first time Alexander died, it was still a bit stupid because, like, he outnumbered the enemy general 2-1, and he's literally Alexander the Great.
Today, we look for a victory worthy of Hercules himself.
Cool, let's just redo this really quickly. We know that we will slaughter them. Cool, it's all set up like so. Yeah, pikes can just chill.
Infantry! Orders completed, Commander. Run! Infantry! Infantry! Units!
Cavalry, get ready. Alexander and the boys can go on this side, and we'll have this side. we did last time. Just move like here. I just shift everyone over slightly. Alright, see you later, Bart. Thank you so much for sticking around and just chilling out and chat. You can catch up on the rest of the stream if you want to if you've missed anything and you want to catch up on the rest. You can do so very easily by just obviously keeping an eye on the channel. And the video will go up as a VOD after the stream is done. So if you missed any of it and you want to catch up on it, you can easily. So let the enemy cavalry come in. We're going to engage them like so. Javelin's all on fire at will. Should be on fire at will.
The gods have filled the enemy general with fear.
That's the enemy general dealt with already, which is great.
Like a coward.
Nice. Oh, on this side as well, we need to be careful. We're going to deal with this. Hopefully Alexander doesn't die on the charge again. But yeah, see you later, man. Thank you so much for chilling out in the chat. And I appreciate everybody who is here chilling out in the chat as well. Oh my god, they straight up charged my unit of unit there as well. Crazy. Oh, they actually broke one of our cavalry though. One of our companions broke there. I know we were depleting them, but come on. Are these guys broken as well? Yeah, they're out and good. Let's deal with these guys as they're running. Oh my god, what the hell are these guys doing? Oh god, we're fighting an enemy cavalry unit here as well. This is not good. We're probably going to lose both these units here if we're not careful. Alexander's obviously done great here. Let's get this cavalry over here. How about in this fight then? Oh, we already broke that. Cool. Get the hell out of there now. Don't want you fighting the unit of Persians. What are you guys doing as well? Javelin's doing good work, right? Man, I can't believe Alexander died. Hey Jackie, this is my first stream. I love your Bannerlord videos. I appreciate it, Mixer. So I'm really probably starting a brand new Bannerlord campaign in the future. I'm currently working on my mod list. It's going to take me a couple weeks to get kind of a good mod list going. But yeah, I should hopefully have a really good one coming up. So keep an eye on the channel for that. Should be really good. I'm definitely looking forward to starting a new campaign on Bannerlord. And hopefully it'll be really, really good. Why are some of my pikes not their pikes now? Weird. Okay, the AI is retreating now. Obviously we'll need to pursue them. So we will do so. Don't need to deal with that general. I'm a bit like nervous about charging in against enemy units, honestly. Stop that unit, which is good. Let's rear charge these guys. Hope for the best. Again, this is why we need these lighter dudes to come in. They really will be able to catch them. That's why we need the pelters and stuff to get the hell up here. Should be able to break these guys up, or at least get them to stop running. That's obviously really the goal. So the rest of the boys can catch them. Because yeah, the AI is just like straight up just getting that out of here. Which is annoying because it means we can't kill as many of them. Let's hope for the best though. Definitely killing these archers is good obviously a good ploy. Alexander getting a little bit stuck in there. Do we have spare cavalry here? Where's the... They got ways to run though. Oh god, they attacked me there. That's not good. Some units stuck there. Good. Just keep them like at bay, turning around.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so that the spirit of his army is a broken tool.
Nice. Yeah. Basically, if my unit touches them, they pretty much rout, which is good. Unit rout, which is good. That unit just routed, which is perfect. Just keep on going. You guys are working overtime right now. Keep guys to come and save me so we can kill as many of these guys as possible. Wait, you know, cavalry here, perfect. Get your ass away quickly. Nice, yeah, they're pretty much just breaking on touch now on impact. Imagine if Alexander died
The
again.
enemy army is in flight. Pursue them. Drive them from the battlefield.
Should be able to see off the majority of these guys now. Didn't probably kill as many as we'd like. Obviously, you know, we need to make sure we kill as many Persians as we can. What I'm looking forward to is Bannerlord, CK3 of the Bannerlord mod. Yeah, the CK3 Bannerlord mod will be very fun, for sure. I'm interested to see how that goes. Hopefully there'll be an update on that soon. I think the modder did say that he's working on a beta version, which would be really cool to take a look at. But yeah, but the technology we're seeing with Bannerlord is great, you know. The fact that that's even possible is just insane. So actually routed that army on the boat, which is kind of funny. And I guess we'll come down a bit. Yeah, I really need to. So I think one of the buildings we definitely need to get here is the better stable, the elite cavalry stable. But even that doesn't give us the ability to recruit companion cav.
My lord.
And we actually very depleted on that companion cav as well. Parmenion is not ready to come out yet either. It's fine. Stable's being built there, aqueduct's being built. And Pella's giving me good cash, right? Yeah, Pella's giving me a lot of money. And Sparta is not happy, but that aqueduct should go a ways to help that. Oh yeah, this is a problem.
Ready.
Barbarians in the north who are going to siege me here, so I guess we're going to have to raise a bit of an army over here. But it's going to take us a while to get over here. Can I just get a unit of pikes? Can't even recruit pikes. I can if I don't do this. Yeah. Okay, so we're probably going to have to send a small army to go deal with these guys up here in the north. Which should be fine.
Ships ready.
Yeah, it's whatever. They're going to siege me. I'm pretty sure my pikes build at the end of my turn.
We are besieged.
We have what, a general and a unit of pike here. The general and that unit of hoplites there. They don't really have a lot of men either. But better safe than sorry, right?
Move out.
And we will just lose money for a turn or two.
Sir.
Yeah, reinforce here. We should be here next turn. Even if they engage us, we have pikes. They don't.
Sir. Forward.
Cavalry unit can come over as well.
Move forward.
Reinforce that. Good, good, good. Yeah, so it's a mod. I made a video on it. You should probably go back in my video section and find it. I basically explain a lot of cool stuff. But basically, it's a mod that when you get into a battle in CK3, you click a button and then it loads up Bannerlords and imports you straight into a battle, trying to represent that CK3 battle in Bannerlords. It's really cool. It's a really cool concept. I'm wishing the modder the best of luck. And I'm honestly really looking forward to it as well. Really, really looking forward to it. So I guess we kill this Persian army again. Oh, so that's a scary Persian army. It's just cavalry. It's literally just cavalry and archers. We need more horses. We have some. Yeah, we definitely need more cavalry. So then we do this. And this. So that way we have the maximum amount of cavalry. And honestly, I think we just drop like a hoplite unit or something. Like, you guys go back into town. So yeah, this way we picked up a handful more cavalry, which would help us out a bit. Obviously, it's not great cavalry, but it's still cavalry. This is a true Persian death stack right here. So let's start whittling them down. Wait, that sounds amazing. Yeah, no, it's a really cool mod. You should go back. I don't know what I called the video. Let me have a look. When this battle loads. I'll take a look and I'll show you guys the exact video. Give me a second. So you know what to search to find out more about it. So it was quite a while ago I did the video. So It's like around here somewhere. Bannerlord MMO. It's actually ages ago I did that video. My god. Rise of Mordor update. Have I gone past it? I don't think I have, right? It was like in this section, I remember. Have I gone past it? God damn, it was a while ago. Alright, it's definitely not this far back, right? You know, it's definitely not this far back. I remember my thumbnail for it, but I feel like... Oh, I've gone past it. Yeah, it's definitely before this video. Okay, let me search it. Yeah, here it is. You guys want to see that? Yeah, it says this video here. New Crusader Kings 3 if you want to search for it. New Crusader Kings 3 mod with Mountain Blade Bannerlord battles. That looks awesome. So yeah, just search up this video on my channel. You can find out more about it. It's really cool.
Now trouble begins. We did not seek war, but we are facing battle and we will not stop until our dead foes fill the field. Now, strike hard, strike without mercy. Strike down our foes with righteous
I'm still playing
anger.
CK3 Game of Thrones mod. Yeah, that mod is unreal. They did such a good job with it. Like, the problem I have with CK3 is the game is just so easy. Like, the game is just really easy. I'm not saying that like I'm a good player. Like I'm so good at strategy games. You know, every game is easy to me. Like that's not what I'm saying. The game is just mind-numbingly easy. Like I think almost anybody can become a king in one lifetime from a count. It's really not that hard. I don't know if that's just because they need DLC to flesh out more systems, or the game is just a very easy, dumbed-down game, or what. But yeah, I don't know. The game is just really easy, I think. I think regardless of whether or not you're like a pro player or whatever. Okay, the amount of Persian cavalry is going to be insane in the membrane. Just obviously let them come at us. Javelins will be helpful, just defending the center as the enemy cav comes. They also have chariots as well. I wonder how we do against chariots. Is there any good, the game of, is that any good? The Game of Thrones mod for CK2? Yeah, it's amazing. CK2 is a very different game mode to CK3. And I'm definitely looking forward to when the mods, you know, have more time and they come out for CK3. Gonna smash this light cavalry really quickly. Oh, they actually have a unit of heavy cavalry over here. What's this all about? Oh yeah, this cavalry is actually proper Lancer cavalry, okay. I was expecting, yeah, we break back cavalry on impact. So we obviously want to go deal with that heavy cavalry for sure. Good thing I managed to look over here in time. Pikes should be helping out a bit. Some javelins should be helping out. Chariots moving in. The general unit is smashed into my pikes. Unfortunately, these guys have a hoplite, so they're not as effective. Alexander is what, down here? Yeah, Alexander's down here killing this cavalry. Javelins, as I said, should be big help. They're not on fire at will for some reason. Fire, 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 boys.
The gods have filled the enemy
General rousing. Unfortunately, we didn't. Oh, we
Now
killed him.
he
Nice,
flees the
nice.
field like a coward.
Okay, I'm a little bit nervous how we deal with the javelins, but that's fine. And over here, this cavalry is doing obviously a good job against us as we were expecting it to. Out to general though, we should be doing pretty good. And the heavy cavalry is what's obviously super scary. We probably need to go deal with this first rather than go around. Javelins have dealt with most of the cavalry in the center. Push forward a bit with our pikes. Yeah, we're starting to lose. Like, this heavy cavalry was a little... Oh, we broke it. Nice. The heavy cavalry was scary. So that's why I think we need Alexander over here, just to kind of clear up this unit. And then we can just deal with the rest of the archers. Without too much trouble. Yeah, we won over here, though. Yeah, we won over here. Nice. Yeah, just all this cavalry go and deal with the rest of the men over there. Alexander's reinforcing this, hopefully finishing it off. Yeah, broken back cavalry, perfect. Let's see it off the field. And I'll take some of these smaller units I have over here. So the rest of the companions can just chase him down. And yeah, just advance his pike wall up a little bit. Like here. Not that far. Just like, keep on going, boys. Definitely chase that down though, don't let it come back. Yeah, pretty much dealt with that, cool. As there's a skirmisher army where we just have cavalry superiority. As soon as we win that cavalry fight, they just obviously collapse. Our Persian cavalry is a little bit scary though, not gonna lie. And I think the Allies is gonna retreat now. Yeah, Allies is retreating, which is perfect for us. I'm actually gonna let these horses escape and just kill their archers, I think. Because the problem is the actual good cavalry can kill everything besides Alexander, so... That. Yeah, the AI is just retreating now. Like, Alexander's really the only unit that can actually, like, effectively deal with these guys. You can see even that, like, even one of their archer units just broke me. We've got to look at all the casualties here. What the hell? Kill as many of them horses as possible, Alexander, please. We'll continue out, just to obviously see it off.
Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
Our cavalry, though, is not in a good state. It's just about left now. Yeah, perfect. Those guys are really good. Guys, a really clean battle.
Gods be praised. This victory surely they were, not that of mortals like us.
The great thing about the CK2 as well is it's just, the CK2 Game of Thrones mod, there's just so much to do. Like, there's so many different start dates that are so dramatically different. Like, you can become Aegon the Conqueror, you can get dragons, which is so fun. I mean, CK2 in general is just a really good game. Like, at its core, there's just so much. And you really realize the emptiness of CK3, just like in normal basic events. I feel like there's not really, like, there's not even really much, like, many small events in CK3, which just sucks, you know? I wish there was, like, you go on Pilgrimage and you have, like, 2 generic events and that's it, you know? Whereas in Vanilla, there's, like, so much more, which was great. But hey, with DLC, I'm sure the game will get better and better. You know, Paradox is known for anything, is that the DLCs are good. But even with that aqueducts, these people are still so happy. The people of Sparta need to grow up. It's because they have so many people here, that's why. Yes, because they have so many people. Okay, 200 gold. Okay, cool. I mean, it seems like we cleared out, I mean, obviously there's another Persian full stack right there, but for the most part, we're clearing out these Persian stacks without worrying too much. They're going to attack this army. Which is fine if Scythia do this. What's their army composition? Yeah, I mean, how are they going to break my front line? I think we're fine here. The archers are going to hurt, but they attack me, so very much just going to charge, and then our cavalry can just kill their archers, and then we win. Yeah, I mean, I think CK3 as a whole is a really good game. It's like a really good foundation game.
Now,
it's just very bare bones.
Let us harden our hearts and think of better days. Those days
It's just
will
very,
come.
like, there's just not, like... I feel like the game is very easy, and it's just like it's lacking mechanics, basically, to then make the game... make you have to do more stuff, you know? And, like, people will say, like, that's going to come in DLC, but, like, is that really good enough for, a £60 game, a $60 game, you know? I don't know. I think the game's good, and I think what it has is really good. It's just so easy, like, I think I could load up any campaign and become the king within a lifetime. In any faction, I think I could do it. Become the king, form a kingdom in my lifetime. That just shouldn't be possible, you know? You just spam money, buy a shit ton of mercenaries, and you can kill anyone. It's not like I think CK3 is a bad game. I think it's a really good foundation. Like, I enjoy myself when I play it. It's just there's not much to do, honestly. Cool. So this is, we're obviously, are we corner camping, boys? Are we corner camping? I think we're corner camping. Where's the corner here? Their archers are going to be annoying, but everything else will be easy. Am I really doing this? I'm doing it because it's funny. I don't think, nah, whatever, we won't do it. I was doing it because it was funny more so than I need to do. I think we're fine regardless. Oh yeah, like I'm not saying, like obviously CK2 is gonna have more stuff in it, but I don't know. I kind of feel like as a base game it needs to have more. Like obviously CK2 is gonna have amazing stuff. So it's just them pesky archers we have to deal with. Because I can't imagine they're gonna really be able to deal with these Oh, these guys are actually pretty good. Barbarian sickle warriors, that's sick. Come around, we smash into them. They are actually outflanking me a little bit though. Interesting. Maybe they form up in time. Just kill the archers. Form up in pikes, you guys should be running as well. Oh my god, these guys are running! What? There's 143 of them! Where the fuck are you running? And these guys came back from routing? What? There's 107, there was like 180 of you guys, you're running! Why are you running? It's insane! Not expecting that. Can't believe my guys just routed. Holy fuck. Now, how is my general losing to a unit of barbarian archers? Oh my god, Very Hard is so fucked. Like, I charged into these barbarian and I've lost. I literally, my general literally just lost to a unit of barbarian archers. Is this real life? What the hell just happened? Did I do something like... I'm not lying here, right? My general literally just routed the archers. But their generals are like unstoppable. Am I, what? That was ridiculous.
Retreat! My lord!
Shameful display. I mean, it's screwed now, right? I should just corner camped. We're corner camping here. Oh, he's still alive. Well, there's a rear charge. No, why not turn them? They may be flankfully charged, but that shouldn't be enough to rout them. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll reform.
Today,
Await my order!
Okay.
Run, General! Move,
Can we hide the general? We can. Nice.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Oh god, they spawned right here.
Make haste! Units! Make haste! Make haste!
Oh, good reinforcement for the other battle as well.
Quickly! Units!
Okie dokie. This is our life now. We have to do what we gotta do, okay?
Now!
We gotta do what we gotta do. They actually have archers in their army as well, which are probably gonna kill me. Kind of almost want to rotate my formation a little bit, so it's a little bit better at corner camping like that.
Hoplite! Hoplite!
Gotta see what happens here. I kind of, yeah, as I said, want to almost rotate my formation a little bit more, so either my... Yeah, the archers are going to be what kills me, right? I have no way of dealing with them archers. Because apparently my general can't even kill a unit of barbarian archers. We'll throw him in, I guess. Yeah, them archers are going to slaughter me. Literally can't do anything. My general's already broken.
Shames himself. He runs. So will his army stand when he shows such courage? Your general
He deserves to die, to be honest.
And now feeds the carrion birds. His men may soon be bird feed too.
They're literally just going to shoot me to death until their reinforcements arrive, I think. I mean, I guess we should sally out, but we just rout immediately, right? Here we go. Now we get some kills.
A defeat.
Can't believe how bad non-Alexander generals are. Like, that they just die that quickly. Is the Rome in there generals nearby morale buff? I think so. I'm pretty sure the general being there is great.
Leaving the army!
God damn. That was brutal. We didn't really kill too much as well because of the archers, unfortunately. I'm going to have to send someone back, I guess. I guess Pergamon can just... Parmenion, sorry, can just go back, I guess.
Ready!
Or at least portions of his army can just go back. Oh, we actually already have hoplites on this. Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, these are the guys who routed, right? Yeah. Let's go back here.
Yes, Captain!
Yeah, I mean, Alexander has this relatively under control, so Parmenion can take some soldiers and go back.
Yes, Strategos! Yes, Strategos! Yes, Captain! Yes, Strategos! Sir!
I think that's in reinforcement range if they get attacked.
March!
I don't know, though.
Sir!
Maybe.
Yes, Strategos! Yes!
You guys will... I don't think so, but at least these guys will go up. They can maybe make it inside the city. They've got, what, 3 turns of holding out?
Yes, Strategos!
Cavalry incoming as well. Oh, there's a general here as well. Nice. Oh, yeah, I took this general, didn't I? Yeah.
Sir!
So, yeah, Parmenion will just come back, deal with them. We still have this settlement, which is happy. Not making much money, but Alexander will continue to push on. His army is battered, but it's fine. We can always just send the more experienced troops back to this place. It's kind of like our base of operations until we probably get to here. Yeah.
My lord, destroy them!
I do need to kill these armies as well as we go past.
Destroy them!
Yeah, we might just send Parmenion up there to go deal with the Scythians. Whatever he has left after he defeats them. That's probably what we'll do. Playing all cavalry is fun for Rohan. Yeah, that'd be super fun. I definitely can't wait until the Rise of Mordor campaign map is done. And I can play as Rohan. Probably the faction I'll play as first. Rohan or Mordor.
The ferryman will be busy today. He will take many souls to the afterlife. Just make sure that yours is not one of them.
Hey,
Now,
how's it going, Haxo?
Strike
Good to see you
hard.
here, man.
Strike
Welcome.
without
How
mercy.
you doing, dude?
Strike down our foes.
Me and
with
Haxo have just
righteous
organised
anger.
a 40k match. If you don't know Haxo, he does YouTube and streams on Twitch. All types of strategy games like me. And we're gonna play I haven't played 40k in like 2 months, so I'm feeling very rusty. But we're gonna play again on Thursday, which will be fun. My Salamanders versus his Space Wolves, I think. So good on Imperium on Imperium. But I'm gonna be very, very rusty. Oh my god, look at this map. That's sick. My cavalry is so... Alexander's cavalry is so depleted. Infantry's looking pretty clean, though. Yeah, his infantry is, like, unstoppable. His cavalry, though, is, like, nothing. As you said, these high pacifists are actually very good at normal combat as well. So they have? I thought they had more. They must have hidden units, right? They must have hidden units. Are you going to make a video when Rise of Mortal campaign map is done? Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Of course, I'll be following that to no end. I'll be playing the hell out of that. Oh, they actually have pikemen. Greek mercenary hoplites. Interesting. And we got their Persian. Sorry, I never actually looked. Oh, some immortals. These guys, from what I remember, are really good, right? 10 morale. The stats are pretty trash, but I guess they're spearmen. I know historically the immortals are just like, you know, rich people who can afford good armors. They weren't specifically like an elite fighting force. They just could afford the best armor, right? Yeah, maybe it was like line of sight. It must have been line of sight, probably. I mean, even still, there's a big hill here. I don't know if I can really see that. I think the last game was actually pretty close, right? Like, I'm pretty sure in that first game, Haxo, we played Space Wolf's first thingy. It's actually a pretty close one. A Thunderwolf Cavalry is scary. I'm pretty sure all our games have been super close. I don't think so. I don't know if that was the case, but they were hoplites, so it's not like they can hide. So maybe it was line of sight. I honestly don't know. Did the Immortals used to march in silence? I have no idea. Again, and maybe I'm completely like making this up as well because I'm not exactly super knowledgeable on Persian history. So the Immortals were an elite fighting force that wielded spears and bows and were trained in various trainers, but also lacked in heavy armor. Was always a setback. Okay, so again, I'm completely wrong there. Thanks for letting me know. It's interesting. Let's push forward our skirmish line to interact with these. Because, yeah, as you say, the Immortals are lobbing spears and weapons at me, so I was completely wrong there. The Immortals were actually a very strong fighting force. Let's envelop them. We're throwing forward our skirmishers to go deal with them. Should be good. And when one of them died, another just replaced them in formation, giving the appearance of the immortality. That's kind of cool. That's still a bit of lore. Learning so much about the Alexander the Great period here. Start loving him with javelins. Obviously dealing with the Greek mercenaries is probably a good idea first. Cavalry is getting smashed though. What do you mean Immortals are modified dragons and fight? Oh my god, these guys are never on fire at will. You know, pikes here is a little bit scary. My javelins should be massacring whatever's in here. We just push up our pikes whilst we're waiting. They were always 10,000, so they always just, yeah, I guess gave that idea of immortality. That's cool. Stop your javelins, where are you guys advancing? No need for you guys to move up. I don't know why they're charging. Charger managed to rout them, which I guess is not a bad thing. Is the game really 70 gigabytes? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure Steam compresses it. I think it's around like 30, 40. I really don't think it's taking up that much room on my PC, personally, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure like the game is like standardized, but then it gets compressed to like 30. Luckily as well, there's nowhere for the AI to run in this battle. They're really coming after Alexander here. Bezos, envelop him. Best line of the Alexander the Great movie. Good luck, Alexander. Please don't be the first person to bloody die again. You're fighting heavy cavalry, but the Hamilcar cavalry, or Hirokani cavalry, sorry. You're hitting them from multiple sides there. thick pike phalanx here as well. So okay, chasing them down. Just very scared about pike line coming down. Well, these Greeks don't have their pikes out. Charge them. Enough to break them. Pikes are down now, but it's just a lot of men. Yeah, I mean, sorry, let me catch up as well. Maybe the Immortals can hide anywhere. I'm pretty sure it was the pikes that were hidden from me, honestly. I'm pretty sure it was something to do with the pikes, honestly. Actually, not the Immortals. But he looked cool as well. I need to make sure as well, keep an eye out for Darius, because Darius might be in one of these battles. Obviously, it was enemy king if we do kill him, but oh god, cavalry almost charged head on the pikes. GG. Cav is so depleted, yeah, it really is. But there's no stopping on Alexander's journey to become an immortal god, so just gotta keep on going. I probably should send some reinforcements in or something, right? Wait, what?
Test a man's faith.
Was the battle not over? I thought the battle was over. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I thought the battle was over and like I'd already clicked continue. Oh god, I'm so stupid. Did we just reload that? Probably just reload it, right? Oh, I'm such a moron. Seriously. Oh god, I just reload it. Fuck it. Oh, I'm so stupid. I thought the battle was over, because normally you do that when the battle's over. So stupid. How do you rotate to click alt click formation? Yeah, so I'll show you in the battle. So stupid. Immortals were the most professional troops versions in the field, most amount of training equipped at the time, standard professional army. Oh, good to know. I always thought, don't know what I got the impression from. It must have been like a video I watched ages ago and it just kind of stuck with me. Who suggested that the Persians weren't as elite. Greek propaganda.
And look, this is a on my order.
I really do apologize about that, guys, by the way. I am very much sorry. I mean, everyone comes into view this time. I can see them all this time, so it's kind of weird that I couldn't before, honestly. Oh god, where are you guys going? Me. You guys are already lobbing off javelins, which is good. I think I'm just going to throw my infantry line forward this time instead of waiting. Having the skirmishers just hammer them is nice, but obviously just throwing forward our stuff is good as well. I'm hoping that this cavalry is going to be enough to break them, honestly. I mean, maybe Alexander has to come all the way around and help out here. Now, Pike should be able to pretty much face tank the majority of them here.
The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Okay, remember, note to self, do not end the battle until we see this screen. There we go. speed run. I think it's just like a button, like a button in the top right. You just click, you know, to end the battle. That's how you do it in New Total Wars, right? You just click end battle. Yeah, they've changed it in New Total Wars. You just click it, right?
Prepare for battle.
I guess we'll see this town. What do they have in here? It's like Roman troops. Just some normal spearmen. Nothing special. Okay, cool. And what's in this army? Archers, cavalry, spears. And this army is just left alone. Okay, cool. So I guess we don't really have any money. We're losing money as well, so I can't really afford to recruit anything. Okay, that's fine. Here's what it is.
Ships ready. Yes, Captain.
No buildings anywhere either. Yeah, no buildings. I need like another good loot. Like looting Issos will be good, I think. But I mean, so far so good. We've like taken what, 4 regions, so 3 regions to stream, probably more by the end of it. Who the hell is this guy? Garrison commander, social drinker per turn. What's that? Confident. Wait, what's social drinker? I'm sure we need generals. Join us, unfortunately. In the New Total Wars, it's the UI element in the top middle of your screen. Yeah, you're right. Oh, so they actually retreated from Permonion. That's good. Oh, it's a little bit scary. But it's mainly infantry. Like, as long as we can deal with the infantry, it's fine.
Move out. Merging army, my lord.
And we just take this army. I mean, it's not a lot of cavalry, but we've got generals and stuff.
So, attack! Victory and honor!
How is this battle this close? Yeah, I mean, sure, Permonion. Because the nice thing is, Permonion can just go north, conquer the Scythians, and then just take a boat across the Red Sea down. And can we play as both sides in the multiplayer multiplayer or campaign? So I know you can't do it in multiplayer.
There is no shame in being scared.
Nice. I know you can't do it in the campaign. Multiplayer, I assume you can.
Now cheer, you children of Zeus, and sound the advance!
Hey, how's it going, Jack? Welcome, man. Glad you could catch it after the stream. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting campaign. I'm having a ton of fun. I think I'm enjoying this campaign more than I am the barbarian invasion one, honestly. Just because I think it's like really, really fun to just have like this one big enemy you're trying to bring down slowly but surely. And battles are really fast and not grindy either, so that's always good. So dealing with enemy cavalry is going to be difficult in this battle. I don't have any, right? Yeah, it's going to be an easy battle. So look at how the units look at night as well. Barbarians. I haven't really shown too much of the AI units. Sorry about that. So these are some of the barbarians. Nothing to be scared about though. Should be able to just rip them apart and ram them instantly, honestly, with our pikes. Oh, fire. Can I just turn... Surely I can just toggle fire or will it on, right? Oh. Gameplay. What's turning that off do? Interesting. Is there no way to just turn fire at will on? Normally there is. Is it here somewhere? Fire arcs, battle defaults. I want my units to always walk, for sure. What do I know about the possibility of a multiplayer campaign in the remaster? I know nothing more than you guys. They've said that they know a lot of people want it, and that's really about it. Would I love them to do it? 100%. Is it something that we need to make sure we let them know in our reviews of the game? 100%. When you're reviewing this game on Steam, make sure you let them know that, you know, as one of the downsides is that you really wanted a multiplayer campaign. By doing stuff like that, you're much more likely to get it in a future update or in like an update, or sorry, in like if they do another one. You can really not see the trails. I don't know if I like it about the trails on. You kind of need them. But I really don't like the look of the trails, honestly. You kind of need them. Oh, they're running already. Oh my god, I just killed my cavalry as well. I was not paying attention and then just charged my phalanx in the side. Oops. Oops. God, I was too busy answering your question. They literally killed this general. He's dead. Fuck. Was that Parmenion? Oh my god, Parmenion just died. Oh, whatever, he died. He's dead. Jesus, I was too busy. Oh my god, I'm such a moron. How am I this bad? Well. I can't bother to reload. I mean, I literally just was not looking. It's not as easy as everybody thinks, you know? Streaming and playing a video game at the same time, eh?
So that the spirit of his army is a broken tool. The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead!
My bad. Do you think we should allow player to player as Persia in the remaster? Yeah, I mean, that'd be really fun. That'd be a really fun campaign, having like a multiplayer campaign, Alexander versus Persia, but the Alexander with great like troops, and just play on like normal difficulty. So that, because I think on normal difficulty, Persia wouldn't be that hard to beat because you're just like so overwhelmed by how good the Greeks are.
This is a victory fit for the gods.
You know, like the Persian units aren't very good. Now the Greek, and as soon as the Greeks get like 5-6 settlements, I think they can really start to pump out the units. Yeah, I think it'd be really fun. But yeah, I mean, I really hope that they do a multiplayer campaign. Because I think like almost every person I know has asked for that. You know, like there's not a single person who wouldn't want that in a campaign. Do we push on and take on this army or what? Also, as well, look at the campaign map as well. Whenever you fight a night battle, you come back and it's actually daytime, which is cool. I think we have to take this settlement now as well. Oh, 500 men. We kind of need the money as well. We can retrain the boys back here. Probably go ahead and get another unit of these guys as well. Cool. So retrain the army. We definitely need cavalry, so let's build another unit back here. They'll probably siege me here, but Alexander will come back and deal with them. Start getting some light cavalry here. So we just need whatever. Place is now a little bit unhappy, so maybe let's just get another unit of hoplites here. I'm going to spend some more money upgrading our home settlement again. Probably just get a trader there. Over here. Still, just Sparta is just not happy. Temple there. I can't have Sparta being unhappy. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Cool, that's all our money. We spent our money very quickly. How's the game look so beautiful? Yeah, they've done a really good job, honestly. Like, I will concede that the game, it does have a lot of mobile looking assets in the game. Is that necessarily a bad thing? Like, there's a lot of these, like, big borders like this, and one of the things I have turned off is the unit icons in battle. I think they look absolutely disgusting. Like the big circle above units, I think that looks horrific. But I don't think there's necessarily a bad thing. These do look kind of mobile-y, and it's not a bad thing. I don't think. I think they do the job. I think it could look a bit nicer, but I think for the most part, you know, it's fine. And the game does look great. They've done an amazing job with the campaign map, and the battles and stuff look awesome. They really do look amazing. I guess we do have to take on this army. We smash that and we just march north to the Scythian settlement. We are a little bit depleted and we lack missiles, which is a problem. We can't even attack them. Okay, cool. I'd love to get my fleet back, but the Persian fleet is just kind of waiting. And we just need these ships to help me ferry men across. Parmenion is now dead. R.I.P. Alexander has now massacred a bunch more people as well. He's coming along to be quite a warrior now. He's 7 influence. Pretty good. Let's take a look at him now. So he has 5 command. He's a shield bearer, which gives valor to the general's bodyguard. Don't know what valor is. Probably morale. Cheaper training cost. He's a social drinker. He's brave. He's an understanding of tactics. Counter spies. Good looking. He's sharp. He's a faction leader, obviously. He's a good commander. Famous victor. He's a night fighter. He's a butcher, because he's been masking every single settlement. And he's a droughtsman, because he's good at building. Nice. Can't complain there. What's my favorite Total War? Probably Shogun 2. I think Shogun 2 personally is like the greatest, like, all-in-one game. It had everything. It really did.
My lord.
So we'll keep on marching north, I guess. There's their army. I guess we're gonna engage it. We don't have much cavalry, which is the problem, if any. Yeah, so my favorite is probably Shogun 2. Yeah, I mean, they said in their FAQ, Feral said in their FAQ that they know a lot of people want it. And that's really all they've said about it. I don't think they said anything. Obviously, I couldn't say, even if they, in our partner Discord, if they said they were going to do it, then I couldn't say it, but I don't think they have. But again, I'm not really in our Total War Discord much. I'm there, but that's not much. Fuck, that reminds me, I need to do something as well. I need to make sure I remember to do that later. Yeah, good. Need to fill out a form. But yeah, I think Shogun 2 is just so good because it had everything. It was such a polished game on launch. It had like depth, but it was still very simple. And the multiplayer was amazing. The multiplayer was the greatest multiplayer we've ever had in any Total War game. It was awesome. Like, it obviously had its problems, but I think, you know, as something that was just input in the game and then probably never touched again after launch, like, I think if they did something like that now in a Total War game, it would be amazing. And if they continue to support it and really push for it, I think the resources they have now, they could do that really well. They're probably not going to do that because it'll probably cost them a lot of money to do and create something like that, but I really hope they do because I think they could do an amazing job with it. I'd much rather of them to develop an Avatar Conquest for Warhammer 3, for example, than to do Total War Arena. You know, and considering Warhammer 3 is the last in the installment, like obviously you're going to get DLC and stuff, having an Avatar Conquest in that game would be amazing because it'd really, like, keep people playing it, you know, in the long term. You played a little of Troy, it was very nice, really nice. Yeah, I mean, I think that's, you play Troy once, you have an okay time, you never touch it again. I think is how that works. So we have to move back here. Have we repaired the walls as well? We have, yeah, we have, good. Okay, nice. So we have to come back, we have to obviously deal with this army here. And then we have to come back and deal with them, which is fine, something we can easily do. We also have to deal with these guys up here as well, which we'll do now. A unit of archers. So the archers are what scares me, right? It's because we have no way of dealing with them. We'll move in. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily think Troy was a bad game. And again, I think the thing is as well, a lot of people don't really understand what Troy was. Like, Saga games, as much as they try and market them as like smaller scope Total War games, which they are, I think they're very much designed as a stepping stone to get other people who have never played Total War before into the series. I think that's generally what them games are designed to do. They're basically there to get like people who have never played Total War before to really play them. Which is absolutely fine, you know? So they are simpler. They introduce maybe some interesting stuff, but nothing crazy. Like, they kind of test some stuff in the games as well. For the most part, you know, it's nothing crazy. Do they have cavalry? Can't remember. No, they don't. Oh yeah, we have the cav. Cool. Here. These guys on fire at will. Start lobbing some javelins in, do some damage. Sub them up a little bit. You know, like the campaign for Troy wasn't bad. Honestly, you know, they did a good job with that campaign. The resource system was awesome in Troy. It really was very interesting. I'd love to see like a mod of like DEI, like that be implemented in a proper Total War game, and then have like a mod, someone like Cam or Dresden, the DEI mod team take that so much further. I really hope they continue on with the resource system because I think it's great. The campaign as well had a lot of really cool things. The battles just really sucked in the game, and it was just super grindy. Oh, these javelins are massacring them. Let's go. We've really shaken a bunch of these guys. Nice. Just like taking it as well. Thanks for absorbing the ammunition. Push up a little, I guess. Have these guys protect them. I have some archers now as well. Oh my god, these... What? How the hell do... These guys have lost one man and they're broken. It's real life. What the hell happened? Everyone's pikes down as well, right? Yeah, everyone's got their pikes down. What the hell happened with you? Can I get them back by blowing my horn? Yeah, I can. I'll just cavalry in the back here. Try and cause a big old rout. Nice, that's a huge rout there. Holy crap, that's a big rout. We need our cavalry to chase this down. You don't want these guys coming back. Holy moly, that's a big rout. That was insane. Yeah, some units did come back, but the majority of them have come good. We just spent general lessons now, which we can probably deal with. Not too much trouble. I mean, some men survived, but... Woo! That's what you call a Rome 2 mass rout right there.
Press forward so that the spirit of his army is a broken tool. The gods be praised.
Nice, that was really clean.
His men know their doom approaches.
How many unit routed on 98 men?
Gods be praised. This
120 and we killed 2,000, not bad. The Diamond Troy is excellent. I bet a little Troy. Oh, sorry, when you read that. You enjoy watching great things crash and burn. My god, you monster. You're a monster, Black Wolf. So nice, that should open up basically our entire... It seems a little bit of stuttering there in the light. This should be enough to kill the Scythians now. We have to deal with the Persians back here. Is this city under siege? It's not, right? There, which is fine. New sun. And Pella has grown. We do need to probably upgrade Pella so Bulgorda doesn't get wrecked. I have to deal with this. The question is, what do we do here? These guys take 2 turns to recruit? Really? Oh, they do as well. God damn, I guess they're that good. We need to kind of come back because I need to retrain a lot of this cavalry. So just coming back and dealing with this is probably not a bad idea. So I need to retrain this cavalry anyway. And we'll leave some pikes in town, I guess. So probably don't need this many. Come back, deal with these guys. Again, our cavalry is so depleted, though. We do have these reinforcements coming on, though, which is nice. So that's another unit of cab, at least. Again, they don't have many missiles. The cavalry should be okay-ish. If we kill this, and we can retrain our cavalry, send Alexander back to that city, lift the siege, that's never going to happen there. And we're basically just pushing back the enemy bit by bit here. I like the Trojan Wars, the game mechanics not so much because of the strange OP heroes. Yeah, I think heroes, like I understand why they would put heroes in a game like that. Obviously it's great for marketing and it's all about the heroes. I just don't think they did them well in Troy, honestly. Because the heroes, our cavalry is so screwed, my god. Because like, I feel like heroes in Troy are just there to kill enemy heroes, which I guess is fine, but it just feels like such a waste. It feels like such a waste of a unit. Like, the heroes are just there to fight the other heroes, which I guess on paper sounds really good and exactly how they should be. But I feel like the duels aren't very exciting, you know? And then it makes the heroes really one-dimensional, which just makes them boring to use. So I feel like just giving them a bodyguard then makes them fun, because then they can have a real impact on the battle, rather than just fighting the enemy general. Like, when I say it out loud, I guess it's on paper it does sound, you know, like, oh yeah, I mean, that's what heroes should be, right? They should be heroes that, you know, find out the enemy commander and then fight them. On paper that does sound like exactly how it should be. But I don't know, I think it's just kind of boring in actual gameplay. We have a lot of these skirmishers. Alexander has to go on one flank, and I think I just put all this cavalry on the other flank. And hope that they don't just mass her out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Look at that Persian battle line.
Take part in the battle.
That's a little bit scary. Oh, we don't have access to that cavalry unit. I'm gonna retreat one of these. Hold on. How do I retreat here? Can I retreat a unit? Is there a way to auto retreat a unit or not? I really need that extra cavalry unit. There's not, right? I thought there was like a retreat flag. There must be. Where's the retreat flag? There you go. This one, right? Withdraw. Yeah, just get out of there. I need that cavalry back for sure. Here they come. Guys, get the hell out of there, please. Retreat. Leave. No, just get off this side. Where's going? It's not work. Oh my god, my cavalry is not doing well here either. We broke them at least. That's good. Just not gonna run away, are they? It says they're withdrawing, but it says they're gonna retreat this way. What a bunch of idiots. Oh god, Alexander needs to be careful. Javelin's doing great there, though. You guys did tell me that these, half these guys are actually pretty good in combat as well. Like, these guys are actually pretty decent in melee combat as well, so we'll have to put that to the test. Javelin's getting some good kills though, can't complain there. I guess this guy's just sit there and hold him back. Guys, this is like the first time I'm really committing these guys in. Well, for Alexander as well. Yeah, this is like heavy cavalry as well. I mean, obviously we're fighting such an OP opponent as well, but that's a problem. See what Alexander's made of over here. Charging down, probably gonna be the first one to die again. And there he is, leading from the back. Their front line is obviously just going to break. It's not exactly what we need, though. What do I do to have the extra cavalry unit? I'm not going to lie. I'll do a lot of things to have the extra cav. So I just have nothing right now. I'm literally like Ian Bill. I have nothing left. Even bring up your pikes. They're running away now, which is good. I think I need to have my like skirmishes of the guard mode, to be honest, so I can actually just follow up when this happens. This always happens, right? The enemy like try and retreat out before we finish them off. They pull back with what they've got and try and get out. And they do actually do a pretty good job of like actually escaping with a lot of men. Maybe that's perfect. Cool. Right there. Alexander's up to silver chevrons now. Can't complain there. It's pretty good. We just caught that unit as well. Perfect. Yeah, so we're not going to like finish him off, but we're going to do enough. And we can actually retrain a lot of his cavalry back here as well, which is obviously what we need. Oh, there's a unit here. Fuck. Unit pikes. Ah, get around it quickly.
The enemy army is in flight.
Yeah, finish off this
Pursue
pike
them.
unit.
Drive them from
No
the
Greek mercenaries
battlefield.
for Persians.
This is a victory fit for the gods, a day of triumph to mark with a song or two.
200 men there. We massacred them there. Shogun 2 is an amazing game, but the one thing I didn't like is that if you had an archer versus archer with one on the hill and the other on a hill wouldn't get a range bonus. Yeah, they got rid of that in Shogun 2, I think, and there's not been a Total War game since. I guess it was like their engine changed or something, or like the variation of their engine was very different. Which, yeah, I mean, that's a great feature, obviously, but I guess it's they deemed it not worthy of them. Like they deemed it not like important enough, I guess, unfortunately. So all that cavalry is going to be repaired again. It's not great cavalry, but it's still more. We can rush over here quickly to reinforce that with what Alexander has. Armies moving in the north here, perfect.
Ready to sail.
I really want to, obviously we still have to take more of the naval bases and stuff, so they can't repair. But we should start thinking about actually going ahead and conquering, starting to deal with their navy. Yeah, and again, Tyler, I think that's such a minor issue, but that doesn't ruin the game. It's not like obviously it's something that you dislike about the game, but I don't think it's so bad that it deems the game not good. I think the other things, the other real big problems with Shogun 2, definitely Realm Divide. Realm Divide is a stupid mechanic. It's just not fun. It was obviously designed to like stop snowballing and stuff, like not stop snowballing, but give you a challenge in the late game. Understand why they did it. It's just really boring and rubbish. Like you have allies who you've been allied to from the beginning of the game, and then they declare war on you. It's just like really dumb. That's something I really didn't like about it with Realm Divide. But I don't know. There's not much else like I think is bad for the time. Like considering the other Total War games, I don't think there's much else in that game that I really dislike about it. If I'm being honest. Cool, let's end the turn. God, I'm having so much fun playing this. We're going to have to definitely probably stream this again on Wednesday. And Persians didn't attack. Oh, bridge battle. Bridge battle. Our armies are so depleted. Do we have to cross the bridge probably? Oh my god, it's just all cavalry. So let's take... I know this cavalry isn't great, but we're going to have to take it. But Alexander's army is weak. We're actually going to get rid of these companions. And we're probably going to build the cavalry upgrade here. Yeah. Let's save up and get this when we, I guess, loot a town. We're actually making like 800 gold now. Good. Good.
So, onward.
Continue on our march to the Scythians. That should basically secure the entire... Is there another place up here? No, that's just Scythian controlled. Okay, cool. Also, if we take a look at it as well, we've got 85 turns. We played 15 turns. We're almost there, honestly. Alexander is 27. My god. I feel like the turn times are way too fast. Alexander's gonna be like 90. What if Alexander dies of old age? I guess maybe he can't. Hopefully they turn that off. Because he's already 20. What? Alexander died when he's like 31? Yeah, that'd be sick. Multiplayer campaign on this DLC with 40 unit sizes. That'd be awesome. Be really cool. Creation to acquire there. I'm hoping they're going to just chart. Our army is just not very big. I guess we got men in the city there. I'm hoping they're just gonna let me cross, or they're gonna come across the bridge. They have a lot of scary units. Let's see. I haven't fought a bridge battle yet. I think I might do that for tomorrow's video as well. Maybe Thursday's video is have a bridge battle and just have 6,000 Persians versus an army on a bridge.
To arms! Let us harden our hearts and think of better days. Those days will come.
Alright, cool. I mean, we still have a decent set of pikes. We'll probably use our best ones first. Do we want to use our best ones first? Because we're going to get smashed. Let's do mercenaries first. We can always recruit with mercenaries. These guys, you can lob in. These guys, you can lob in. I actually have a decent amount of cav now. It's just not very good cav. Please run across. I'm really hoping they're just going to come across. Like the good old days. Wait, what? Why the hell are they in the water? Boys, I don't... Oh my god, they died. The hell's the AI doing? Look at me. Well, that is sick. This was definitely never a thing. But the soldiers actually float? That is awesome. That wasn't a thing, right, in any of the original. That the bodies actually floated. That is really cool. I dig that. Let's get these guys up here now. These guys up here as well. It's really cool. That's actually pretty morbid. That's actually a really nice feature. I'm pretty sure that's new. Question is, am I going to have to cross? I don't know. I'm okay with hoplites just taking all the damage as well, by the way. The AI should just literally come into me like a bunch of idiots.
The enemy king has been killed.
The enemy king!
Surely make his
Take that, Darius! Trying to defeat me! How dare you? Definitely just a skirmish. Oh god, my skirmish is getting massacred by their missiles. Let's just push down here then. Are you guys not on fire at will? I thought I put everyone on it. Oh, we're getting slaughtered. We're actually pushing across against pikes. I know I was very, kind of not good with my pike setup, but still. There you go, they're breaking now, right? Well, there's Darius dealt with. What an anticlimactic battle. Bring back our missiles now. Are they not going to wear pikes down? Please put your pikes down. Please get them pikes down. Please put your pikes down. Why are you guys not putting your pikes down? There's so many men here for no reason. Did I not have it ticked? I thought I did untick it and tick it. Why are you guys not facing them? Please turn. Half my army isn't even facing. Alexander's getting smashed now as well. Oh my god, this battle's... I just thought... Oh, okay, I've messed up here. Why are you guys not facing the enemy? Turn! Balls of a Turk. I've got way too cocky in this battle, I'm not gonna lie. Half my boys are facing the wrong way. All my boys are facing the wrong way. The gods have forsaken me. Luckily we're just routing them, but still. As soon as they start to face the right way, we slaughter them. There we go. Nice, well I can't complain there. Oh god, did they just get across the river? Oh, there's a river crossing here. Interesting. Didn't even see this one. Oh, it's in my cavalry prison. Another one down here. That wasn't... Oh, that was always in the original, right? Or not?
This is a victory fit for the gods, and they have triumphed.
Don't know my phalanx if you have my bad. Were there always multiple river crossings in the vanilla or not? I felt like there wasn't. Bodies do flow in the original. It's just sad that that kind of small thing that adds immersion gets rid of in later Total Wars. You're not wrong.
Glorious victory!
That's that one dealt with. I do need to replenish the rest of my army, so I guess I'll go back here. Raise taxes again. And replenish the rest of the boys. Let's get these guys back up to full strength. We are like going through this population quite quickly. Okay, so we dealt with them. I mean, we've killed a lot of these Persian armies. Obviously, this is a little bit scary. And once we deal with this army, we're pretty much like, you know, we've basically completely cleared this out. We can go take Sinop and then this. Taking this place wouldn't be bad. I just don't really have the troops until Parmenion, sorry, ex-Parmenion, it's no longer Parmenion, is done in the north. Well, I guess maybe this army, once it's taken up here, we can then sail it down and take Sinop and then move Alexander to Issos. Probably the way we'll do it. Our spy can move up as well a bit.
On my way.
Yeah, they'll form up. We've killed a lot of their armies, you know? I mean, obviously we're going to keep on coming, but we are making progress. Yeah, I mean, we have to deal with this. It's only a 12 stack, and we could just, I guess, recruit more men here to hold the settlement.
Yes, sir.
I mean, let's see what's up here first.
March. My lord, destroy them.
Away.
Prepare for
Set
battle.
siege to that.
Ready.
Fleet will go and pick
Yes,
them up.
Captain, sir.
And yeah, we'll set on Sinop. Problem is, if I kill this one, are they just going to bring in more? I guess we have to keep on recruiting men. How many of these guys take 2 turns as well? I guess I'll recruit some.
My lord.
And yeah, let's I guess take these guys. We did just repair them all as well.
Strategos.
So let's actually build this army properly as well, so I'd have to constantly mess around with it.
Yes, Strategos.
Yes, Slatios. Let's actually just do it properly.
Yes, Strategos.
Yes, Slatios.
Yes, Strategos. Order.
There we go. How much nicer is that? We only got a 15 stack here as well. It's not actually that good, but they only got a 12 there.
Prepare for battle.
Smash this army again. Wasn't Cyrus the third king of Persia during Exodus? Was he? I thought it was Darius. Maybe I'm completely wrong. There could be multiple river crossings. Okay, cool. Sorry, that's my bad.
Take up the spear and shield. Put on your
Cyrus the
helmet.
Third. That does
Put
ring a
aside
bell.
the fear in your hearts and remember. Await my order.
Fear no darkness. So just a thick line of this. Javelins on the flank like usual. We actually have some cavalry this time. It would be kind of cool if I could like set up this deployment. Like I could like save this deployment in a Total War game. Like I just save this. And then the AI just brings me this every time. Kind of cool. That's never going to form up in time. Just form up there. The problem is, this cavalry we have is just not very good now. We've like dropped off all the companions, so this cavalry will rip me apart if I'm not careful. Obviously, Alexander's cav is still good. That's really about it. Edge forward a little. It's much more of like a counter-attacking cavalry, I think. Just keep on advancing with the boys. I absolutely cannot wait to hear Principe! Hastadi! Chiarii! Well, that's a good interpretation right there. The AI as well. The AI actually does a pretty good job of pulling up their flank a little as well. It's not bad. So we need to close distance on them though. The AI is protecting its flank, you know, some way. Bad. I need these guys to kind of shift around my flank honestly to deal with these immortals. And my cavalry can just smash them as well. I found it's better just to move the phalanxes up rather than tell them to attack. Are they running away already? No way they're running away already. But I think they're trying to deal with this unit outflanking. I think it's fair enough. Yeah, they're trying to deal with my units, my high pacifist outflanking. That's actually routed. Good. Good charge, yeah. These immortals are breaking very quickly. I'll take, obviously, because they're a pretty scary unit. Just keep on moving Alexander now. Got their charging down here with their general. And again as well, now that Alexander's got some really good level ups as well, I think he'll be nowhere near as bad either. Like, the whole of his army will actually be pretty good now as well. So I don't have to worry anywhere near as much of our units just straight up breaking for no reason. Just because Alexander's so much better, so now we'll level him up. Because he's won about 10-15 battles, right? So we're going to charge into the enemy general.
The gods be praised!
As far as
The enemy
Alexander's done
general is
very well.
dead! His men know their doom approaches!
They removed the intros, did they? Did this ever have an intro? I know it had an intro, but there was an intro at the beginning of
The
this
gods be
campaign.
praised! The
It
enemy's
doesn't have like a
hearts are
cinematic
full
one
of
like the
fear,
vanilla ones
and
do.
now they
And vanilla
flee.
ones still have their campaigns. They're just redone. Their intros, sorry. I just don't think a lot of YouTubers can show them off really yet at the moment. Maybe some can, but we were asked not to avoid showing them if we could, because they're just not finished. They're probably finished now, honestly. The game is coming out in a couple of days, or like 10 days. But all the vanillas have intros. And this had a little intro cutscene at the beginning, which I remember being similar.
This is a victory fit for the gods! A day of triumph!
That was slaughter. Alexander is becoming an unstoppable beast now. His men have got that experience and he's ready for battle. Gotta respect it. Okay, cool. Well, Alexander, obviously his army's not full. He can come back into this settlement for a turn. He'll then, I guess, will train him and he'll push up. I can't, like, this army's obviously clearly going to come around here again. There's nothing I can do about that until I take Sin up and bring down Parmenion. I'm just going to keep on calling this guy Parmenion because that's who he was at the beginning of the campaign. We have no money, and are we losing money? No, we're gaining money, good. So yeah, we are recruiting a couple of pikes as well, just to reinforce ourselves, which I guess I can't complain about. Nice, I mean, the campaign's going pretty well. We obviously have to speed things up a bit now, because obviously the time is ticking. We only have, what, 80 turns to do this, but I think once we start getting, like, 2 full stacks, we're just going to go everywhere and conquer everything. You know, well, as soon as we take Sin up and we really start to push them back, I think it's going to be fine.
Orders!
Back in here.
Victory! Attack!
Oh, we lost 300 men.
Victory and honor!
We can't even get back inside the city yet. That's annoying.
Orders!
That was really annoying. Because it's going to waste us another turn. Do we have any cavalry here? We don't even have the basic cavalry barracks, right? Let's just get some happiness stuff. Yeah, sure, we'll take on that next commander. Where was he? Was he over here? Nope. Was he here? Yeah.
Sir! Forward!
He's actually a really good commander. Command talent in Wall Breacher. Should probably actually use him instead. On the front lines.
My lord! Prepare for battle! Besieging settlements!
Get some of that stuff, start starving them out a bit. Ships can come in, obviously, just to pick them up as soon as they're done, and then bring them down here. And we're turn done. Active settlement. I mean, it's not even really much. Still a bit unhappy as well. I mean, they're obviously inevitably going to always be unhappy. Temple of Zuso might help out. I mean, I have another couple full stacks, but you guys did see how quickly we did take them on. Got another unit here. Good.
My lord.
So, I mean, the problem is Alexander can't just sit around. He needs to keep on pushing. I think we'll take one more turn here. We'll train, because some of these guys are pretty depletable. We'll train his army. We'll bring up, I guess, these two as well. That gives him a full stack when I can leave these hoplites behind when he has 18 men. And it's basically his front line is like unbreakable. It's like, yeah, it's just ease game, ease life. Problem is those cavalry can't retrain here, so I guess we're going to send this cavalry back as well. And retrain it. Can we not retrain with cavalry here? Oh, it's here. Oh, we have no money. Crap. That's great. I need the money. I'd rather have these units replenished, and then we can just start going on the offense next turn. And then we'll obviously take the settlement as well. Yeah, we're just gonna need to start them out a little bit. No rush. How many turns can we hold out for?
Settlement under siege, sir.
4 turns. Might be worth just waiting for 4 turns as well. Will you play the beta of Myth of Empire? Is that the MMO thing that I saw Resonant cover? Probably not. The only MMO that I'm looking forward to playing. Oh, nice, we can kill this army. That's helpful. The only MMO that I'm looking forward to playing really is oh, what's it called? What's the big MMO that everybody's really hyped about? Ashes of Creation. Yeah, I'll play that on launch for sure. I doubt I'll be able to get into the beta. If I get into the alpha of Ashes of Creation, I'll stream it when obviously the NDA stuff drops. I should probably email them and see if I can get on it, because I'd love to stream that game for a bit. I've been itching for a good MMO for a long time. I think a lot of people have. Since WoW, we haven't really had one. But I always hear good things about Final Fantasy. But again, unless your friends play MMOs, I feel like it's quite hard to get stuck into. For me personally. But I feel like Ashes of Creation, and again, the nice thing is about Ashes of Creation is it's fresh for everybody. That's what I'm looking forward to the most, honestly. And hopefully it doesn't flop. That's the thing we all have to hope for. Hopefully the game doesn't suck. We're going to have a big battle. Oh, we're not. I feel like we can't just sit around. We have 2 more full stacks there. We just have to keep on going. This army can't just sit here. It has to move. You can't wait till Bannerlord Co-op mod comes too. Yeah, that'd be really fun. Just being able to play like vanilla Bannerlord with a few people, even just one other person. That'd be great.
Today is a grim day in the sight of the
Full
gods.
Invasion as well. Yeah, Full Invasion multiplayer mods would be cool
to
as well.
see brave men die. By
Very
night,
excited. I think there's
they will rejoice
name a mod.
in
I'm pretty excited for it. There's probably not a single multiplayer mod that I'm not looking forward to. Fuck, I missed something. Oh, but it's fine. So you can just probably sit back with so many pikes now. We could literally just go from one end of the battle map to the other and just push forward. What's Alexander's stats looking like now? He's golden chevrons. That's a cool picture as well. Look at what's Alexander's horse called? Bacillus? Bacillus? Is that what Alexander's horse is called? Sounds like syphilis, but Bacillus? Night battles give -1 morale to all units. That's cool, but I don't really like fighting at night too much. Have you seen the progress being made in the name of in Jerusalem 2 for Bannerlord? No, I haven't. I know the mod, but I haven't checked it on ModDB. Maybe I'll have to make a video on it. The easiest way for me to make videos on mods is like when I have gameplay to show and stuff. Because I hate Persepolis, yeah. Because I hate I hate having to like not show the gameplay in the background that I'm talking about. So that's why there's a lot of really awesome mods out there I haven't covered, because I'm kind of just waiting until they can show some gameplay. You know? But obviously, you know, the modders are going at their own pace. I would never like, you know, demand it. It's just like cool when I can. Cool, let's just push up our pike line then. Our massive, like, 20-foot pike line. Oh. It's a big battle as well. It's like an 8,000-man battle. Probably even bigger. I've got 4,500. They've got like 3,000, right? Yeah, this is literally an 8,000-man battle. Yeah, of course. Nothing released yet, but I'd definitely keep an eye on it. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm keeping an eye on most mods. You know, I basically check ModDB most days. I check Nexus mod every single day. So I definitely do keep an eye on things. Don't you worry about that. On the left flank. I probably need a left flank, to be honest. Look at that pike line. That's a pike line and a half, just going off into the distance. Woo-wee! That's nice. The enemy general just charging me. As a pike line and a half. We're constantly being skirmished, which sucks, but what are you gonna do, eh?
The enemy general flees! Press forward so that the spirit of his army is a broken tool!
A bit bogged down here, which is fine. Keep on moving forward. Our army is basically a brick wall with spikes on it. The AI is already reduced. I think it's just falling back, man. I think the AI is literally already retreating. Which is a bit much, right? Like, I understand that, like, oh, the battle's lost, but come on, I barely killed anyone. Yeah, you've only lost 12% of your army. Still give it a good shot. No, it's just, okay, maybe they're just falling back then. Doesn't like they've given up completely quite yet. Zeus be with us! What is the new Total War game coming out? What do you mean, Eternal? The next Total War game to come out will be Warhammer 3. That's like on the next on their agenda list of ones to do. Now we're retreating already. It's kind of annoying. Like, it's cool seeing the AI retreat now and again, but like I feel like also, you know, they've only lost like 80% of their army or 20% of their army. They shouldn't be running away, you know. Like, they should still be putting up a good fight. You know, like, it's a bit extreme from the AI to be running away this much. It should be like, you know, okay, we've lost 50% of our army, okay, now we run. I know their troops suck and stuff, but come on. Easy game, use life. How do you move your troops to keep them in formation? Okay, so this is a pretty important tactic that not a lot of people know about. So basically, to move your troops in formation, you hold down Alt, you click on the, so you select the units you want to move, you hold down Alt, and then you just click and drag. And then if you want to go even further, whilst, you know, holding down Alt and left clicking and holding down left click, you also press Control and hold down Control, and then you can rotate them as well. So it's a great way of keeping your army in formation. You know, it's obviously what I use all the time.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee!
Yeah, it's a really good tip. Really good tip. Basically the easiest way to command your army. I think a lot of people agree with that.
Gods be praised.
Yeah, I mean, we lost 200 men. I'll take that. That's one Persian army done. I really don't want to push up into sit-up because that seems like they've got the majority of their concentration of their troops. So maybe we go elsewhere. Bucephalus. Bucephalus? That SE really messes me up. Look how much like survived from that battle, which I don't hate, but cool. So let's take Alexander's army now. We'll leave this unit of hoplites behind, and I guess we're gonna move to Sinop first. As I said, I would love to hit this, so maybe we'll actually just we'll just go and take Issos because Issos seems like a good point where we're transporting troops across. We'll also go ahead and build a watchtower here as well. Oh, we get some slingers now, some Rhodian slingers. Hell yeah! Give me some long-range capability to deal with some missiles. I'll take it. Space is extremely unhappy now, to be understandable, to be honest.
Yes, strategos. My lord.
We need just some cheap garrison troops here. We'll just take some hoplites, I think. Okay, good. Making a little bit of money. We'll take Issos. Issos seems like the next place because it's got stone walls that we'll be able to recruit good soldiers from. Which I'll take. Pella is a little bit unhappy. It needs to be expanded, but we don't have any money. But once we loot Issos, we'll be able to. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, and up here, what are we doing? I'm just still sieging them, to be honest. Might just wait out the turns. Have we removed the time limit? No. So the time limit is still here. We've got 81 years or 81 turns to complete the campaign. But if Alexander dies, the campaign is also over as well. So you're kind of racing against two things. But I think now, once we've got going, things shouldn't be too hard. Like, now that Alexander has, like, an unbeatable army, and once we can basically form up two armies, god damn, this is so annoying, like...
Yes, strategos. Prepare for battle.
I just can't feel like this will be an easy battle as well. I can't, like... you just need kind of, like, you need two armies, basically. One army to deal with this, and one army to conquer settlements. When we get into actual Egypt, that's going to be a problem as well, because I'll obviously have such a long front, but we'll be making so much more money as well, so...
Tonight, we will feast and drink. Tonight, we will tell each other tales of our bravery. But before that, we must beat our foes and show them why we are the heirs of Alexander and Achilles. Today, the carrion birds feast, but they will feast upon our enemies, not on the brave sons of Greece.
Yo, smoking. Yeah, you missed quite a lot, honestly. Alexander's died twice in this campaign so far. But yeah, you've missed quite a bit. I'd recommend going back and just watching the stream from the start. At this point, we'll be wrapping up soon. But yeah, no, it's been really good. I've really enjoyed this campaign. I think I've enjoyed this campaign more than the other one. The Barbarian Invasion one, honestly. I'm going to blast playing this. We've got some Rhodian Slingers now as well. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I've really enjoyed myself playing this campaign. God, I can never get up for, like, the air just rushes. Look at them chariots. I'm gonna brace in time. I want to keep on going, but... Oh god, but I thought the pikes would be down! They're kind of down now. It's a bit painful. Oh god, this right flank is a little bit overrun.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
This is sick, though. Look at the units in the fields. This is a really cool map. The wheat fields. This is super dope. Pretty big wheat fields, but you know what I mean. Oh, you guys need to rush over here as well, because that cavalry is lobbing its way down here. Enough to rout them. There you go. Alexander charging. So Alexander, now he's double silver chevroned, is much more capable of dealing with these guys now. The cavalry just absolutely wrecked there. Crowd all of this as well. Alexander's going to get stuck in against this unit of heavy cavalry. This is good cavalry as well. Hopefully Alexander will be okay. Yeah, the map's beautiful. It really is. Like on the ground, the grass to the fields. Really nice. Is the AI just straight up running away from me again? So. Yeah, like this needs to be changed. I'm gonna report this. Like, it's just like the AI's running away when I've killed like 20% of their army. Oh, it's a bit more now, actually. I guess it's not too bad now. But still, like, even still, Persian units just aren't good enough, so they just rout immediately when I'm just spending the time chasing them down, you know? Like, and we're playing on the hardest difficulty as well, so it's not like we're playing on like a wimp's difficulty either. Maybe we should take everybody off guard mode so they actually just chase. Have to break them? No. Oh. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna rout. Whatever. If you play without banners, you can't see the Persian soldiers coming in the right flank. Literally, you wouldn't be able to. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. Like the unit stat thing. Like this is also on by default. Look how gross that looks. I think it looks atrocious. Like I don't really have many bad things to say about this, but like that is just not nice. I don't know if you guys like it, but like I personally really don't like it though. Like I just don't think this looks good at all. It's got all the information on you need, but I think it looks horrific. Luckily you can just turn it off. It's like it's great that they gave you an idea just so you can turn it off. It'd be nice as well if I could, I don't know, maybe you can in the options like scale, not scale that, but scale the banners. Like if I wish I could scale the banners actually. Don't think you'll be able to though. I mean, obviously there's UI scaling as well, which is good. Yeah, but yeah, you can scale that, but you can't scale. It'd be cool if you could scale these banners as well to maybe make them a bit bigger. The default symbol, yeah, I really don't like it. So make sure if you don't like it, you can just turn it off with a simple click of the button. We killed 2,000 of them, which is over half their army. They're just gonna retreat. Or at least we can move on to the next settlement now, which will be good. Oh yeah, no, I definitely think it's good that the AI does retreat or attempts to, but when you're having to fight like 50 battles, it does get a little much, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go sit on this bridge. I'm hoping that our army will leave this settlement and then I can just move in and take it. Even if I have to give up this one, maybe. You know, the hoplites have been done. They're actually gonna starve him in the north, right? Yeah, 2 turns until we surrender him and I can bring him down and take Sinop. Spy isn't doing anything. Oh, someone got married as well. Nice, good on you. Fortunately, they're going to siege me in the south. I need Parmenion. Yeah, I need to attack me as well. Okay, well. I mean, we have to go kill that. At least it's another army dealt with, I guess. Yeah, I just need 2 armies, basically. I can kind of afford 2 armies, enough armies to deal with that. This breaks next turn, though, which is good. But yeah, cool. That's why I'm going to wrap up the stream. I've been streaming for 4 hours now. Had a good time. I'll be back again on Wednesday playing more of this. Does it need 70 gigabytes of space? I don't think so. Why is everyone coming in and saying that? I think the game is 70 gigabytes, but the... like, if they've officially said that, then that's how big it is, but I don't, from what I know, the game isn't that big. I'm pretty sure the game is 70 gig, but Steam compresses it down to like 30 or something. It's 68 gig? Really? I don't remember my download being that long. The download was super quick. I felt like I downloaded like 30 gig or something, but maybe it is, I guess. If Axe's saying it is, then... But then again, maybe Steam compresses it? I'm pretty sure Steam compresses it. It says it on Steam? Okay. Well, I guess it is then. But I don't remember it being that big. I remember it being like 30 gig. Usually with Steam, it's way lower than usually suggested space. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the case. I checked earlier on your drive. Oh, okay. I guess it is then. I remember it being like 32 gig. I think I actually recently installed it. Well, it's just been an update as well. Little sharp. Update required. Yeah, it doesn't show me. Okay. Yeah, 70 gig on Steam. Interesting. I remember downloading that much stuff, but I guess when I downloaded it was like 32 gig, but I guess they must have adjusted it. Cool. And how's it going, Warrior, as well? Welcome, 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 man. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to wrap up the stream now. Because Hacksaw and Warrior have come, and I fucking hate both of them, so don't want to be in the same room as them. No, of course. Yeah, we've been streaming for 4 hours now. And obviously, I hope you guys are good as well. But yeah, we've been streaming for about 4 hours now. We've got a good kind of campaign going. We'll continue this on. I'm enjoying this campaign over the Barbarian Invasion one, so yeah, I'm going to continue on this one. The Pikes are just so cool. Alexander's is such a cool campaign. And for anyone who didn't gather the sarcasm, that was obviously sarcastic. I've known Warrior and Haxo for many a year now. Into many an event with them as well. But yeah, cool. Yeah, how's it going, Killer? Unfortunately, we're just wrapping up the stream now. But yeah, we'll continue this one on Wednesday, probably around about the same time, 3 p.m. start GMT or BST. We're on BST now. And I think it'll be a much easier time of things. We will have taken out the Scythians. I can bring Parmenion down. He can take Sinop. And then him and Alexander can just steamroll through. That should, well, as soon as I take Issos as well, I should have a really good economy going. We can then pour into probably Egypt with Alexander. There's only, 2 settlements down in Alexander. So that should give us loads of money. And we can just move our way across and it'll probably be pretty easy. So cool, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification button. Join the Discord, !Discord in the chat if you want to find it. We're actually coming up to 4,000 members now on the Discord, which is awesome. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Also consider buying this game on my Nexus.2G link if you don't have that 50% off coupon, !Game in the chat as well. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Fish out.